Marco!
Oh, fuck. Having technical difficulties already. Yay, you love to see it. You love to see it. I was trying to do the fucking... I was trying to have the audio come through my headphones, which worked, except normally with this microphone, when you have headphones plugged into it, you can hear your own voice. Like, you can hear your own monitoring in the headphones. You can hear your own voice, which is what I wanted, because otherwise it just sounds muffled and it's weird. But of course, this stream is called Multi-Level Misery Live, and the thumbnail says call in and talk to me. So to delay, like, to not have any feedback, I was going to wear the headphones to be super, you know, Joe Rogan professional. And it's not working. I tried it all, bro. I unplugged it. I plugged it back in. Plugged it into a new slot. I tried to do a driver update. Granted, it is the first time I have tried to do it since my cousin Gabby completely, you know, reset my computer back to 0. And honestly, I thought that me backing up my files was like the bulk of it. But you would be amazed at how much of an obstacle the little shit becomes when it comes to your computer. Like the fucking bookmarks on your web browser. I had to reinstall my web browser, Chrome or whatever, when I downloaded the computer, and all of the usual buttons that I click on weren't there. And I was like, oh, I got to go put these back and shit, like the microphone. Nonsense. So I love to see it. Treytino isn't green, and we got to fix it. You guys, Treytino's name is not green, so somebody gotta drop the memberships. What up, everybody? Glenn, Npaz, somebody whose name is covered by the pinned comment. Neb something Francis Nebin Francis. Let's get this bread. TK Subi, Shifter, Benjamin, Still I Rise. What up, everybody? Sam. Names remain anonymous, giving me a headache with the stylization of that name. Kylie, yes, the music went out. Explain to me how the music that I'm playing from here gets fucked up when I unplug my headphones. Makes no sense, but it happens. What up, Specs? Yeah, Specs was the first. Amazing. It's insane. Thank you, Kylie says, we love you in your technical difficulties. We forgive our fearless leader. And Benjamin, thank you for gifting a membership, keeping the cult movement alive, keeping it strong. So the band Kiss is going to be in Edmonton on November 10th for their final Edmonton show, or whatever. It's their final tour, and this is the final Edmonton show. And I want to go. You know, I talked about this a few months ago, how I wanted to go to Nickelback and Kiss and 50 Cent, but it just wasn't likely to happen because concerts are so expensive. So I didn't go to 50 Cent, even though that's like if you had to ask me what my one bucket list like concert is, it's 50 Cent. But I didn't go to that one. And I actually, you know, maybe it wasn't my biggest bucket list thing because I feel okay. Do you know what I mean? I still feel okay. I don't feel like I'm less of a 50 Cent fan because I didn't go. But I didn't go because, one, it was expensive, and two, you know, thank you, Thomas.
I stopped putting my username, your GF, and just put my name lol.
Appreciate that.
New dono goal.
Thank you, bro. I didn't end up going because it was expensive, and look, I've lived here my whole life, and I've lived many different lifestyles over the years, and I just, you know, when you just know that you're going to go to a certain event, you just know you're going to see people, not even necessarily people that you have beef with, but just people who are going to be like, oh, hey, man, haven't seen you in a long time, blah, 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 and just like ensnare you in a conversation. That was like literally giving me anxiety, not like in the way people say like, oh, I have anxiety, but like I was dreading that. So I didn't go. So that was crossed off the list. Nickelback came and went. I didn't even realize. So Nickelback, I didn't go. 50 Cent, I didn't go. Are we going to go to Kiss? Are we going to go? I asked my friend Connor today, who I thought he might be interested because he's like one of the whitest people I know. And he said, no, he can't because that's his birthday. Great. So I texted my uncle to see if he would want to go because he's also white. And he said that he is away at work during that time. He works out of town. And with that, I've gone through the whole list. Who else do I have to ask? There's only people I know who live here. So good stuff. Good stuff. Thumbs up the ting.
Thumbs up the ting.
Thumbs up the ting. Honestly, probably better that I don't go to any concerts. Probably better that I don't enjoy any aspect of my life. And I just constantly worry about assassins and legal threats and lawsuits. Better that I occupy my time with that stuff. You know, that's what really matters. Why would you go spend $200 to go to a concert when you could be in perpetual depression and anxiety and grief over lawsuits forever? Come on, think about it. I did turn the computer on and off. I even restarted it. It's crazy. Tally, congrats on getting the membership from Benjamin. Thank you, Benjamin. What up, Briar? Welcome from New Zealand. I'm going to do a dono goal. Honestly, in November, watch me do a dono goal for $10,000 called Move to Thailand. I've been thinking about it. All right. Marco's dad met 50 Cent. Fun fact. So true, NPAS. Thank you. I'm through with standing in line. The clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth. I mean, that and look at this photograph would have probably been the only two that I went crazy at. So, you know. You'll be safe there. There won't be a person under 55. At the Kiss concert? Oh, for sure. For sure. Don't pass up concerts. I missed Michael Jackson, James Brown, and Whitney. Kept putting it off. Yeah, man, that's what my uncle gave me a piece of advice when I was younger, too. He said, always, go to concerts if you can. And I remember in 2018, I went to see Paul McCartney here in Edmonton. I bought my ticket, the day of. It was, some bullshit nosebleed seat. And I went to see Paul McCartney. And I didn't know any of the songs, but I was like, damn, this is just, GOAT energy right now. And I wanted to go see Elton John for the same reason. But I didn't end up going to that. And, if money was no object, I would go to every concert, But money is certainly an object. It is so true. So true. Don't forget debt. Yeah, debt. We love debt. So, move to Dubai. What's weird is there's only been one donation. I think that's weird, too. Names remain anonymous. That's where Igor's girl is at. So true. So true. I already know I'm going to be unlisting this stream. I already know I'm unlisting this stream after it's done. Look at me getting bigger. All right. Well, let me see if I can even hack this Zoom shit. By the way, another technical difficulty that I had before the stream started is I was like, oh, I should probably log into my Zoom app on the computer. Blake, thank you, Blake, for being here for 6 months. We love it. I was like, let me log into my Zoom app. Oh, look, it's installing an update now. I'm trying to open it. And I got my password wrong too many times. So it locked me out. Let's see if I'm allowed to go back in. And then I went online to the Zoom website to check. And I went and saw what my password was. And I was like, I tried that. I swear I had fucking tried it. Oh my God. Check your email for the verification code. I swear to God, bro. I need a producer. Here we go. What's the code? 581810. There you go. I'm in. All right. I'm through of being online to Zooms I'll never get in. Okay, so let me host a meeting. Plus, I don't even have the pro version of Zoom, so we're just gonna start a new one every 30 minutes if that's what it comes down to.
Recording in progress.
No, bitch. I didn't say that.
Recording stopped.
So annoying, so embarrassing. I know. Yes, Legend, me and Philip are still friends. Wow, where'd I go now? There we go. Let's start the video on this one. There we go. Okay, I got the old shit cam. I don't even need that. All right, let's do this. Let's just see what happens. I'm unlisting this stream. I've decided officially. Fuck this. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and now no one's here. Well, not no one, but very few people are here compared to last week. All right, copy invite link. I've copied it. Let me post it here. Is this it? That's the invite link. Is that even clickable? Somebody tell me. Is it even clickable? What up, bam? 90 people watching. Only half of y'all have clicked like. Thumbs up the ting.
Thumbs up the ting.
Thumbs up the ting. Scott's gonna call in, I hope. I bought my mom Aerosmith tickets for November, but they canceled the show. Oh, fuck, that sucks. Marco, you're in your 20s. Another concert don't miss a concert. Another pandemic can always hit. So true. My dad took 12-year-old me to Nickelback in 03. First time I saw boobies. That's so sick. Way too many paid assassins. Two people are already in the waiting room. Tally and Benjamin. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a viewer by their toe. If they say wagwan today, let them on. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I had to adjust my vote. All right. Now there's only one person in the waiting room, and it's Benjamin, so I'm just going to run it and see what happens. This is such a bad idea, I feel like. Hello? Oh, never mind. Yo. Hello? Oh, he's connecting to audio. He's literally in the dark. Yo.
What's up?
Yo,
hey,
what up?
It's working? Working?
Yep.
Cool, man.
Boom. Shishi, bro. How are you doing?
Massively. You got to be more audacious.
Should I share the screen so the people can see you?
Oh, no, that's fine, man. I'm kind of in the dark, out in alleyways, just prowling around like, people who don't do criminal stuff do.
Say one nice thing about me, or maybe say your 3 favorite things about me to get it started off right.
You're a super cool dude, man. You've got a great sense of humor, and you're fun to listen to. You speak in a way that's very neat.
Thank you, bro. Love it. Now I'm not regretting doing this as much. I'll just force everyone who joins this to give me some compliments.
Yeah, you're a straight to the point dude, man.
No, I appreciate you, Benjamin.
Get right down to it.
You're a real soldier in all the streams, and I see your comments on videos that aren't even like my own videos, just like related to MLM. You're very active in that sense, so I really appreciate you pushing the truth.
It's a scab I can't quit picking at, Marco. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, how is this happening? How do we wake up every single day and the shit's still legal? I mean, I'm baffled. I'm bamboozled. I know, but that's what makes it so much worse. It's those revolving doors we keep on talking about. That's just ridiculous. Not a pyramid scheme. Come on, dude.
I know.
And we just keep saying this every day.
Were you in an MLM before, Benjamin?
No, I'm the rainbow vacuums guy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, when I called in on JT.
Right.
Yes. So yeah, I dealt with it that way, and just watched how I was able to say it right then. Look, here it is. This is a pyramid scheme.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it still happened.
Damn, bro. Damn. Well, I'm glad that you were, smart enough to see what's going on.
Ever since that moment, I was just like, what world am I living in? It's like I went into another dimension or something.
You're here with the cult. The cult keeps you safe. The cult is wrapping its arms around you and keeping you warm.
It's madness. It's madness. Top to bottom.
All right. Benjamin, let me bring somebody else in here because I got a few names I don't recognize here, okay?
Sweet, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. Does it kick Benjamin out if I add someone else?
Kick me out, man.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right.
Ass waving.
All
You
right.
see nothing but...
Scooter Coxon, what up? Stop the Comeway Tool scam. Here, Kevin is connecting to audio. Let's see what happens. I don't think I've met Kevin before. I don't think I have. Kevin? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
How are you?
Struggling.
Do you want me to show you on screen so the people can see you?
Yes, sir. Can you hang on a second?
Sure.
All right, I'm good now.
You good?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let me see if it works.
I did click on Zoom and
black screen.
I want to see what it's like.
Right. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Okay. All right. Kevin, everybody. We got Kevin on the line. What's up, Kevin?
Been struggling
Yeah?
in general.
Tell me about it.
It's just, I think me living with autism, I stopped a lot because of it. I tried finding the career. I am a recent college graduate.
Uh-huh.
I was looking for the career that is related to my program. That was last year. I got a guy from my local college. He recruited me to WFG.
Ah.
I say myself naive. I didn't know about it. I don't know what MLM is back then.
How long were you in it for?
I was in it for almost a year now. That's 11. I would say 11 and a half month-ish.
You're still in?
I am still in training. I was about to write the exam, LLQP exam next month, and
Right.
I am in progress of deprogramming myself.
Yeah, bro, you got to get out of WFG if you're in WFG, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and get your license to sell insurance if you want to, but have you seen my videos about WFG?
Yeah, I did. I watched a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch a couple of them. I don't know what to say. That's when I first learned the MLM, how it works.
And you said at the beginning, did I hear you correctly at the beginning when you said you have struggles sometimes because of autism? Did you say that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I was looking for the job. It seems like nobody likes me. I was trying to live in. I don't half mean trying to make money to survive. That's how I wrote it out.
Yeah. I think, Kevin, you seem like a really nice guy, and I think like most people who join multi-level marketing, you're a person with a good heart who believes what they've been told, and I honestly think they're taking advantage of you. And even though we don't know each other, I have to tell you what I would tell anybody who I care about. Please do not go forward with this. You can go ahead and get your state license, or I don't know, are you in Canada?
Yes, I am in Canada. I'm from Ontario.
Okay, so you're in Ontario. Okay, so I would, you can go ahead and get your license if you want to get it, but it's going to be tough, like, for you to go out there and just be a salesman. But WFG is probably, if I'm guessing, WFG has probably told you that this is going to be really easy. You're going to make a lot of money, right?
Right.
So
One thing I add is I had my marketing director got me to sign up for universal life insurance also that I don't know about at the beginning.
yeah, yes, exactly. That's I have a new video about WFG coming out soon where I talk about this. They recently got in trouble in Ontario from the financial regulator there, and their report talks about how most of their.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You speak a bit too fast.
Sorry, Kevin. WFG just got in trouble in Ontario because they were making people buy universal life insurance like you, but they didn't know what it does. And so that sounds like what happened to you, right? So that they sold you this insurance policy that you don't even know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who got you into this? Who told you about this?
That was a guy go by the name Ronald Weiler.
Okay. Is he your friend? Do you know him from before?
No, I don't know him from before. He's not the one recruited. He recruited me indirectly. The person that recruited me is goes by the name Treytino.
Okay. And what were you studying in school? You said you're studying right now?
No, I just graduated. I'm a recent graduate.
From what university? What were you studying?
That was office admin office administration and legal health and business.
Okay. If I were you, I would try to get a job that is related to what you studied, but not World Financial Group, not MLM.
Okay.
Okay? I think, how much money have you spent on this World Financial Group already?
Good. So far, I spent $170 with taxes in WFG registration, and then my junior marketing directors got me to sign up for Universal Life. That's $50 out of my bank, and he's making commission on me. From me, and then $225 with include taxes on the follower LLQP, the course to get the LLQP license, and then because I didn't get my LLQP passed on time, or my agent code is expired, I have to pay $46 extra.
Okay, Kevin, if you want me to talk with you more about this, I want you to message me, either email me or you can message me on Instagram. My Instagram is always Marco. But I really would encourage you to cancel this life insurance policy that they got you to purchase and get out of there. This is not going to be good.
I'll try.
Please do, man. I really, my heart goes out to you. You seem like such a good guy, and I can't help but feel like your good nature is being taken advantage of here. You seem like a really good guy. Please don't let them destroy you with this scam.
Okay.
Thank you so much, though, for being here, Kevin. And honestly, I'm glad you didn't spend more money, because a lot of people I talk to, they've spent thousands of dollars. So I'm glad that you're talking to me now when you're still early in it.
Okay. How many people have you been talking to? Just
Tonight?
I mean, yeah, the rough guess.
You're only the second person tonight that I've been talking to on this stream.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna talk to more. There's 7 people in the waiting room now, so I'm gonna talk to another person right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks so much, Kevin. I appreciate you, and you can message me whenever you like. Okay.
Okay. Can I leave?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Kevin. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay. Bye bye. Oh man. Oh man. I just need a second after that one, you guys. You cannot make this up. This is not pre-planned. This is not you cannot make this up. This young man, Kevin, shout out to Kevin, just called in to this stream if you're just joining or you joined after he was already on, talking about how he's struggling because he has autism and he's been recruited into World Financial Group and sold a universal life insurance policy that he does not understand and wants my help. You cannot make this shit up. As a matter of fact, I have heard, anecdotal of course, stories from people who said that they were in WFG and a group of the higher up, whatever their ranks are, marketing director, senior marketing director, a group of them together had recruited a young man with Down syndrome who was working as like a janitor at a separate, McDonald's or something like that, was working as a janitor, and they had him, they had a nickname for him where they called him the ATM. You cannot make this shit up. You could not make this shit up. I have yet to meet a person in real life with this kind of evil in their heart, but make no mistake, it exists, And I thought this, I was aiming for this to be like a fun, light, feel-good stream because there's a lot going on right now in the world that's not so sunshine and rainbows. But, the reality of what this is slaps me in the face sometimes when I talk to somebody like Kevin. It reminds me of stories I've heard literally hundreds of times just for this one company, World Financial Group. I lost my own best friend to World Financial Group back in 2015. You've heard me tell this story. He invited me to a meeting, told me when you're going to sign up. I said, this is a pyramid scheme. He said, you're just like everyone else. You don't believe in me. This is really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. Yeah. So thank you guys for being here though. And seriously, I want this to get spread out. I want this channel to spread more. So, whatever you can do, thank you, Alex. Thank you for the donation. You guys, even just clicking like on the stream helps push it out there to more people, Thank you guys for being here. What's up, the Rusty Cracker? Thank you for being here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Thank you, Kevin. Really, really, really tough. Really tough for me to hear this stuff. Thank you, Kevin. You remember we had a young man call in who was in World Financial Group at the beginning of this year, and he said that it was like an impromptu thing where I was like, oh, I think we're gonna have a debate with the WFG guy this stream, and that young man called in, and it was clear that everything wasn't okay, and I just couldn't. Yeah, Kevin, you're gonna do great things, man. You can do a lot of really good stuff in your life. You're obviously very intelligent, with your, education. You've just graduated. Congratulations on that. You can do so much better. This is now Kevin telling me his story of him having autism and being recruited and not knowing what's going on. This is now the second time that I've had confirmation from another human being that people in WFG, not WFG, the company, I should say, that some people in WFG are willing to recruit people with Down syndrome, autism, etc., and take advantage of them. By the way, I don't want to spoil too much more of this new video that I have coming out this week. I talked about it a bit on Saturday's stream about how I'm doing a video about the mayor of my city who recently spoke at the grand opening of a World Financial Group office. Yes, you cannot make that up. And standing right behind him in this video that I'm going to show is Jaswinder Dillon, the guy from my WFG Part 1 video who says, I'm the CEO, Hartej isn't here right now. You remember him? And right next to him, Raja Dhaliwal, the star of my WFG Part 3 video, who says amazing nuggets of information like, you are here to recruit 40 people. All you need to do is recruit 5 who recruit 5 who recruit 5. You can go watch that video and see. I'm not making this up. It's all caught in 1080p. So, yeah. This is insane. This is insane. Okay, let me get somebody else in here. Yeah, you're right, Benjamin. But we got to talk about it. You're right. Harry Markopolos was paranoid about being assassinated for exposing Bernie Madoff, which was infinitely less massive a scam than multi-level marketing. So, you know, we'll see what happens to me. I told Robert Fitzpatrick yesterday, I said, Robert, I'm either going to be the guy that gets rid of MLM in my lifetime, or I'm going to be the first actually historically documented assassination victim of multi-level marketing. I'm sure it's happened before me, but yeah, you know, it's insane. It was 1080p because his camera was so shit in the Zoom meeting I spied on. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and by the way, I don't want nobody from WFG coming at me saying, oh, this is defamatory. You're saying we're taking advantage of a guy with autism. No, he himself said that. He himself came on here, said, I have autism. I don't know. I understand the universal life policy they're selling me, and I don't know what's going on. Insane. Absolutely insane. What up, Julie? Shout out to Julie. Also, yeah, Nate in the chat says, I'm being begged to join WFG. You guys, what job have you ever had in your life where they were begging you to come work for them and promising you the world? Any legit job that I've ever had, I had to apply and interview and second interview and follow up and go there in person and hand off the paper and shake hands with someone in person and look them in the eye and make sure they knew that I was committed. You know, this is absolutely bananas. So thumbs up the ting. All right, let's get somebody else in here. I'm going to bring Brandon in for a sec because I actually know Brandon. Oh, he's connecting.
Hold up. What's up?
Wagwan.
Yo.
Should I put you on the screen?
Put me on, dog.
What up? This is my boy Bam. If y'all don't know, you're a mod, right? You're a mod in the chat?
Yeah.
This guy's an OG, quadruple OG goon. We actually were just sitting together a few weeks ago at Nando's. He was in my city, Edmonton, and we linked up for a little Nando's bite.
Oh yeah.
So tell us wisdom.
Well, you know, Marco was our great ruler, and
so true.
Wanted to come on here and just remind you, there are goondoos. Okay. I know it's tough.
I didn't want to say
Christmas is coming.
I don't want to say it, bro.
What more can I do?
I need Christmas too. That's what they don't understand. I need something under the tree too.
You know?
I need that.
And you know it's an investment.
100%.
The ruler will provideth Christmas time as well. So I came on here to say that.
Totally, man. The goon tax. Go ahead.
I also have a story about multi-level marketing.
Woo! Hit him.
My own.
Hit him.
I think it was maybe grade 12 of high school or just after high school. And one of my friends, or more like acquaintances, who came from a very wealthy family, invited us to his house for like some sort of, I don't know, presentation of something. They weren't very descriptive, but yeah, it was for Arbonne, and
What the hell?
yeah, they brought us like a bunch of me and my friends in, and we watched a presentation about, oh, you can get this Mercedes if you work your way up, and all the tiers and all that kind of stuff. And I just remember being like, how the like I have to buy all these products, and I got to stock up myself, and I'm working at fucking Sport Check, like making minimum wage. Like how the hell am I gonna buy all these beauty products or fucking protein powders and all this stuff? It just made no sense. But a part of it did like kind of rope me in, because they made us get these like Freemason instructor tapes. So it was just like an MP3 of like a recording of somebody in like the Freemasons, apparently, that was like giving, like what is it? What's that
Mindset?
thing? Like mindset, but it's like the law of attraction stuff.
Oh,
kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, so like related to that, and like I don't know, for a while I was like listening to that shit every
No.
day, like
You never told me
every
this
day.
before, bro. I've known you like 3 years, 4 years. You never
I
told me
thought
this
I
before.
did tell you about this. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe not the Freemason bit.
Yeah.
That's so
But,
funny. The idea of, I mean, I don't even know if I know one dude that's ever been in Arbonne. As far as I knew, they pretty heavily target just white women, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Huh.
but they did have like protein powders and
Sure.
kind of stuff like that, I guess.
What
But,
the heck?
Yeah, no, it definitely put me in like the mindset of like, okay, yeah, like as long as I put my mind to it, like, there's the one quote, like whatever a man can conceive, he could achieve, or whatever. And
Yeah.
like, that was just like drilled into my head, where I was like, yeah, okay, like, maybe it can work or whatever. But I was just broke, so I was like, well, there's no fucking way I'm joining this shit. So
This is
it just
crazy.
doesn't make sense. But some of my friends did like spend a bag to like get into it, and then they're just like sitting on it for months. Like,
Oh my goodness.
and I, like, yeah, whenever I ask them, like, so how's that going? And they're like, well, yeah, I have some stuff here if you want it. Like,
Oh my goodness, bro.
God. So
I
it's
can't
just
believe
like,
it.
Yeah.
They really take that, because I think that feeling of like, if I, just being hungry and wide-eyed and being like, oh, if I can do anything. I think every young person has that, maybe going out of high school, because it's a new world or whatever, and they just use that so to their advantage to like hook you into some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
For
So
real.
you didn't spend no money on it though.
No, there was no way.
And now look, you're in the warm embrace of the cult, and you're living a plentiful life because you never went down that path. Isn't that right?
I can burn my money on other things. So.
Tell them about your Bugatti that you got because of this cult. Tell them what the cult's done for you.
Got a couple of Bugattis, a couple Lambos.
Couple. It's like, you got to keep a backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
One's in the shop. getting
Exactly.
upgraded,
Exactly. Damn. This is crazy.
Can happen to anyone.
I know, bro. And you're also on the East Coast. That the last gentleman who called in is in Ontario.
Yeah. T-Dot.
Drop your home address on the stream for everybody. So funny.
We don't give that up.
Yeah. Well, damn, dude. Thank you for sharing that, and also thank you for starting off with the preface of telling the people that it's a very goon Christmas coming up. Streamlabs link in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Your Halloween is gonna be very spooky if you're not paying your taxes on time.
Facts.
Very spooky.
What are you being for Halloween? You gonna dress up?
I actually just found a NASA costume, like a spacesuit.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna pick that up tomorrow, and I'm gonna be in Vegas.
Woo!
31st.
Catching a bubble in your spacesuit.
Catch me on the strip. Catch me on the strip with a buckle in my hand, and hit up the telly. Just let me know.
All those dudes on the street with like those cards, like the escort cards, like snapping. How they be snapping them together. You're gonna have 10 of those in your hand.
I'll have my hotel room on it.
So funny. All right, bro.
All right, y'all.
Thank you, bro.
Doses.
Peace out. That's Bam, everybody. Pay some respect when you see him in the chat. He's been a mod for a long, long time. Let me make sure I didn't miss any donos from the loyal cult members here. All right, let's check it out. We still got 8 people in the waiting room. We got Bald Beaver Hunter, amazing name, thank you. The NYC Alex, thank you. Scooter Coxon, thank you. Stupid. Wow. Have you ever heard of OmniLife? I have now. Oh, another thing I was going to say is, in this new video that I have coming out about WFG and the mayor as well, I go say, okay, so little rewind. In WFG Part 4 on my channel, which I released in April, I included a bit about how the FSRA, the Financial Service Regulator Authority in Ontario, announced that they were investigating World Financial Group. In this new video, I go over the results of that investigation, which came out earlier this month. Another fun fact that you should know, and I'll prove this to you just so you don't think that I'm speaking anecdotally here or making this up. There's a document here. My Zoom will end in 10 minutes. There's a document on the FTC's website called MLM's Abysmal Numbers. This is, as you can see, ftc.gov. Okay? This is from a document that I've cited many times by John Taylor, rest in peace, called MLM's Abysmal Numbers. And this document basically goes through and explains why and how ubiquitous the 99% minimum failure rate of MLM companies is. And near the bottom, you can find a list of all of the companies who had their payment plans, their compensation plans evaluated by John Taylor as part of the creation of this document. And if you go through here, you will find the names of not only every company that I have made videos about, but by name, you will see World Financial Group mentioned. Okay? You can go alphabetically. There's also, you might be looking at some other letters and seeing other companies that I've covered on there. All of these companies have been assessed. By the way, this document is from 2011, so this is growing less and less accurate by the day. Some of these companies change their names. Some shut down, and the top 3 people from it go and start a new one, and on and on and on. So, but I mean, look, the general rule, the more a new recruit invests, the more he or she loses. This, of course, is true of most any scam. This is on the FTC's website. So the FTC and the Competition Bureau and whatever other government you can think of will acknowledge the innumerable ways that multi-level marketing is a scam, from the impossibility and implausibility of the endless chain, 5 who recruit 5, how impossible that is because you run out of people after 13 cycles, you run out of people on the earth, to the failure rates, which are unanimous across all the companies, regardless of if they sell essential oils or protein powders or insurance products, 99%. And yet, all these governments will tell you it's a legitimate thing. And the clock strikes 13. All right, let's see who I got in the waiting room. I got a few people, but you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, my meeting only has 7 minutes left. Maybe I could talk to one more person in that time before I go ahead and, All right, let's get Lyes in here. They've been in here a while. Let me see if Lyes will join. Lyes, not like a liar, hopefully. Hopefully we don't want them coming in here telling lies. Test. Yo, you're muted.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Alaikum salam. What's up, bro?
How are you, Marco?
Wagwan alaikum. Wow. How's it going, bro? How do I say your name?
Lyes.
Can I show you on the screen?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I don't have my makeup on though, man.
Me too. That just made me laugh. Mixing Jamaican Patois with Islam killed me for a second there. How's it going, bro?
I mean, you might be onto something, man.
Yeah. How's it going?
No, man, I'm just chilling, man. Honestly, been watching your videos for the past month, man. It's been binge watching every single one of them, man. And it's crazy because I have an MLM experience of my own.
Tell me.
And so I was part of Amway for like, it was a pretty short stay. It was like 3-4 months, but I was definitely like fully like deep into it, man. Like it was bad. This was like peak COVID, like during like peak, like early.
That's when you joined?
Yeah.
And how long were
everything
you in?
was still very good. Around like 4 months, I would say.
Okay, not
give
too
or
bad.
take. Yeah. I didn't lose too much, man, but it's crazy, man. Like watching your videos and seeing how each MLM is, they're all the same. They're all the exact same. And it's so mind blowing, man. And just the way you were describing things, man, how like, I don't know, just for example, like you'd see everyone as like a potential recruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have that mindset, man. It's really messed up, man. The way they psychologically affected you, man, it's not good.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that you were only in it for 4 months though. You got out. What were you working at the time or no?
What's up?
Were you working a job at the time as well when they recruited you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still working for the same company, so I'm an account manager now.
Okay.
I'm working with a company called Hilti. I was still working. Like I got promotion since then, but at the time I was working customer service, and it was crazy, man. Just the way they controlled you, how do you call it? Like your upline. They were so controlling, but the way they were doing it was so, like, how do you say, like, it was sneaky, you know? It was like a sneaky control. Like it was, I don't know how to describe it, but I'll just give you some examples. Like they were asking for like how much you have in your bank account. They were pretending to see like how much, like they were trying to like teach you how much money you're gonna save. They were trying to essentially controlling your life. They were like, they want to control your budget. Like, all right, this is gonna be your monthly budget. This is how much you're gonna spend on Amway. This is how much you're gonna spend on your personal life. This is how much you're gonna spend on your bills. It's crazy, man. That's when that was a wake up for me, because it was bad. And the worst part is, I mean, you've mentioned this in a lot of your videos. I was in a very vulnerable spot at the time. I had just had my heart broken. It was my first heartbreak. And it was just like, I was looking for something, right? Just for support cast people around me. And yeah, man, it was quite the experience looking back at it.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you got out of that, bro. And I'm sorry to hear about the heartbreak, but it sounds like you've bounced back for the better.
Yes, sir, man. Alhamdulillah, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Blessed, wow. Man. So when it was pitched to you, I'm curious, who got, you don't have to say names, obviously, but like, who was it that you knew that got you into it? And did they tell you it's Amway, or did they say some other name?
So they never right away say it was Amway. They never said that. They waited until there was like, so it was a colleague at the time who introduced me. Obviously I won't name any names, as you said, but there was like a series of things, and I understand, like, so it was like the first meeting where you meet like the guy and then the upline, and then they make you read a book, and then they make you listen to some audio. So there was like 3, 4, like 5 meetings. And then eventually the last meeting, that's when they literally tell you, okay, this is Amway. Here's a starter kit. Like, but you're already kind of psychologically like affected by the last meeting. So it's like that, I start to realize that's why they're doing it, because they want to pretend that it's legit. Right? They want to legitimize it by having a lot of meetings, make you read books, make you do homework. And then once you actually get to that last meeting, you're like fully into it, right? Psychologically, you're like fully into it. You totally believe in a dream. You totally believe in the lifestyle that they're pushing, etc. And man, there's a lot of red flags. So that was one red flag when they were asking about just like budgeting and just my bank account and stuff. And then there's things like how they were making fun of people working 9-to-5 jobs. Like again, like you've covered all this, man, you know all this, right? Like you've covered all these in your videos, which is kind of mind fuck to me, man, to be honest. But it was crazy, man. Yeah,
bro. Well, I'm glad you got out of that. And actually in the Quran, multi-level marketing is considered haram. Did you know that?
Yep.
It's crazy. 100%. It's crazy. Yeah. So, and I think, like young minority groups, brown people, black people, Asian people who are searching for that like American dream or the equivalent of it. Are you in the US or are you in Canada?
I'm in Calgary, man.
You're in Calgary. Okay. So you're close to me. Yeah. I mean, this is the prime crop that they go for. And you're a young guy, right? So how old were you during this time 3 years ago?
I'm 27 now, so I was like 24, 23.
There you go. Okay, so yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, Julie in the chat says a great piece of truth. She says they ask for unreasonable private information, but it's framed like they're really helping you, and this is used to control you. Yeah, this is most of the answers to these questions, if anybody else other than your upline asked you, you would say none of your business. You know, how much money do I have? Some people aren't even comfortable telling friends and family that. But they want to tell you like, oh, it's going to help you get out of your comfort zone and we're going to guide you and blah, blah, blah. Also, I got to start a new Zoom meeting. This one's about to close on me, but if you want to jump back in, you can join the new one if you want. But I just don't want to
kick you out. It's up to you, man. I don't want to hog the spotlight as well.
But I really appreciate it regardless, man. I really appreciate you calling in and sharing your story with me, bro. And thank you for getting out and watching and sharing. And it kicked us, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Wow, shout out to that young man. Did I get his name right? Lyes? I forget. I got to rewind and see the pronunciation of that. Shout out to him, though. Shout out to that.
Recording in progress.
No, that's okay. You don't need to do that.
Recording stopped.
I didn't get the Zoom Pro for this because I was like, let's just see how it goes for the first one. But this is kind of lit. This might have to do it, or I might have to switch over to doing it on Discord. But also, I don't know if all these people are on Discord. Thank you, bro. You get what I was trying to say, bro. Thank you, man. What is your why? Allah is my why. All right, I put a new Zoom link in the chat. Julie says, exactly, making you read books, it changes your behavior and information, and the race along the influence continuum of the bite model continues. Yes, I mean, you sort of do start to mimic, I don't know the actual term for this, but like you become what you consume, right? So if you're around people, you know, what's the saying? The sum of the 5 people you hang around with the most. But you know how it is when you're dating somebody or when you're really close with somebody, and you hang around them all day long, you start to pick up their mannerisms and pick up little slang words that they do and things like that, you know? Eating crab rangoon in honor of the goons. Here's some doubloons. Wow, thank you. That's a bar too, low-key, I'm not gonna lie. Bars. Thank you. All right, thank you also, sir, for being in here. And, you know, may God and Allah and Buddha and whoever else bless you on your journey, man. All right, let's get all right, I'm just literally going to go down the top of the list. So Tally, she was one of the first people in here. All right, let me get Tally in here. I hope I'm saying it right. Tally with a TH. Maybe it's Tally. I don't know. All right, let me see if it's working. Hello? You're muted.
Now?
There we go. Do you want me to have just your audio, or do you want me to show you on the screen?
No, you can show me. It's okay.
Okay. How do I say your name? Is it Tally?
Tally, yeah.
Tally. Okay, welcome. Thanks for being here. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I see you in the chat. I see you in the comments supporting. I really appreciate you. It's my first time talking to you. How's it going?
Good. I just want to say, like, I have a couple stories. I am from Mexico. So I live right now in San Jose, California.
Okay.
So I moved here 9 years ago. But when I was living in Mexico, my mom was pitched for a pyramid scheme. So I never knew what was the name of the corporation. But there was this thing like they have to sell perfumes. So, and they have like a limited amount to sell perfumes per month, I think so. So yeah, they have to go to these meetings, and my dad went with her. So first of all, they post this job opportunity in the newspaper. And yeah, my dad went with her. And when my dad came back, he was like, no, that's a pyramid scheme. Like, there is no way you have to pay to get a job. So back then, they used to ask for, I think like in dollars could be $500 to the start. Yeah. And yeah, my mom was really excited about it. She was like, oh, like, just lend me the money, I can start. My dad, like, there's no way you're going to do that. Like, no, that's a scam. So anyways, back in 2019 or 20 during COVID, I was pitched for life insurance, and this guy was my coworker. I'm a nurse assistant, and this guy was a nurse. So he started to ask me like, "Hey, like, you seem like a smart person," and I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks. Like, where's this going?" And he started to tell me like, "Oh, like, what do you think about life? Or what are your plans? Blah blah blah. Do you have life insurance?" And I was like, "Well, no." And he started to tell me. He kept me for 30 minutes, and I was like, "I'm busy right now. I can't deal with you." So I ditched him at some point. Later on, during the weeks, he got my number from the telephone a number we have at work, and he texted me about like, "Oh, okay, like this is the life insurance thing. Please, think about it. This is gonna be good for you and for your family." And I remember back then I thought, this sounds like a pyramid scheme. Like, this is so stupid. Why this guy is like trying to sell me this? Really, really insistent guy. And he used to spend his time not working, but just calling people over and over. And he used to spend like probably 1 hour trying to call guys. And I remember like, he was like, just think about it. Just think about it. This is going to be the thing of your dreams. Everything's going to change. And when I hear what was he saying, I was like, oh my God, this sounds like a scam. This is so weird. Later on, I didn't know about this thing about anti-MLM, but I started to get in the anti-MLM, I don't know, like 5 months ago. And that was when I saw your videos, and I was, whoa, I was pitched for maybe one of the, I don't know, WFG or another ones.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Another one whose name we won't say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Damn. So you never got roped into it. You stayed away.
No. Yeah. No.
This is crazy. That's crazy. And what's scary to me about that story is that this person was technically in the workplace environment, was technically your superior, right? Because you were the nurse's assistant, they were the nurse. So you can see how this could be conflicting, conflict of interest for, let's say this person was really, really brainwashed, and their opinion of you and your work at work was affected negatively because you didn't want to join the business or your mindset or something like that. Like, it's a very scandalous and devious element to it that it's one of those things, again, it's tough to say. You can't even really talk about it. Who you couldn't go to your HR department about something your coworker is doing outside of work, so it's tough. Yeah. But I'm glad that you stayed away from that. And what happened after when you stayed away? They just stopped asking, or?
He kept asking me, and at some point I text him like, I'm not interested, like, really, just like leave me alone. But this guy was from Africa, and we have a co-workers from Africa, and I knew at some point that he sell his own people life insurance.
Right.
And I was like, like, this is shitty.
Yeah, I remember one time in 2018, at the time, I was going with my then girlfriend to a doctor's appointment she had. And this is still like before I had started on YouTube. And up until then, I still only had one experience with MLM, which was in 2015, my friend trying to recruit me into WFG. So I didn't realize what this was till after. But I went to this doctor's appointment with my girlfriend. And before she saw the doctor, we went into this room with like the person, maybe it was the nurse, I don't know, below the doctor anyways. And this person was just like an admin or whatever, filling out forms, okay, date of birth, whatever. And I noticed him saying like some weird things like, yeah, you guys seem like really, really smart people. And he mentioned something about his mentors. And I was like, I didn't understand why he was saying that. It just seemed very out of place for where we were and what was going on. Like, we're here for medical reasons. I don't know what you're talking about, your mentor. But again, I didn't know the tricks back then. And I remember at the end of it, he like wrote his number and his name down on a piece of paper and gave it to us. And I'm like, this is totally like bizarre for someone who works in medicine. First of all, pretty sure you're not supposed to give your number to a patient unsolicited. Like that's not okay. But of course, it was awkward enough for me to have it in the back of my mind, but not so like offensive that I would go and report it. I just thought, oh, he's just a weird guy. Now looking back, I realize almost certainly that guy was in some multi-level marketing company, and he's recruiting these, not even coworkers, the patients that are coming in. He's got them in there recruiting them, and like those people are, a lot of them in a vulnerable position, people who are sick, people who are dealing with like some chronic pain or illness, like absolutely horrible. And I'm glad more people are waking up to it. And but yeah, I mean, then I was young. I was 22, 23, and it was still early on. It wasn't until the next year, 2019, where I started doing YouTube, and I was like, you know what? Let me go make a video joining one of these companies and see what really goes on. And I've just been going down the rabbit hole ever since. And I never stop being surprised at the different story. Even just tonight, we have your story about being approached by a coworker, which is, a unique dynamic. And then before we had Bam talking about how he was just out of high school. That's its own unique dynamic. And then before that, Kevin talking about having autism and not understanding what's going on, and they're, pressuring him to buy universal life insurance. It's like, it's crazy. It's fucked. But I really appreciate you, Tally, sharing your story, because that's what it's gonna take, is more people doing it. And I know I'm rambling here. I'm sorry, but yeah, go ahead.
No, I think when they talk about like getting a job or your dreams or something, there is no way. If you realize the hardest and the best jobs, you have to look for it. You have to go. You have to apply. The best job is not gonna come and tell you, hey, please come and join me because this is the best of your life. Like, fuck, no. I mean, no, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, if you actually knew of something that was going to make you a lot of money, you probably would not be inclined to share it. You'd probably want to keep it for yourself, to keep, most of it is just basic logic. But yeah, it's madness. Somebody asked me, it was yesterday. Somebody DM'd me and said, or maybe it was this morning, I don't remember. Somebody DM'd me and said, are we even really doing anything? Like, can we really even do anything by sharing our stories? It just seems like, people know that it's a scam. It's documented that it's a scam, but the government isn't doing anything. And I said, there's more of us than there is of them, basically. And that's what needs to happen, is more people need to not be ashamed of it. You can cringe looking back, like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed that I did that. But that's okay. Everybody was young once. Everybody was vulnerable once. And so I do think it's important for people to share the stories, But by the end of this stream tonight, there will be about 10 people who shared their story. And yeah, that's amazing. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah. There was one other thing I was going to say too, but oh yeah, when I did my ACN video, I think I showed this clip in ACN part 2 on my channel. But I went and did a meeting with this guy, Justin, who's like my age or maybe a year younger. And he told me, you're really good with people. That's a high income skill. It's like, that just reminded me when you said, oh yeah, he said you seem like a really intelligent person. It's like they just say it. They'll just say anything,
Yeah, I mean, they try to get you with compliments, right? And then,
yes.
And then you're like, oh yeah, this guy noticed, this person noticed, and at the end it's like, oh yeah, no.
Right.
That's weird. Yeah.
Now, Tally, the last question I have for you is the rapper Pitbull?
Yes, I am single. Just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe the most two completely different questions. Is the rapper Pitbull considered by Mexican people to actually be the best rapper in the world?
Pitbull? I don't think he's from Mexico.
Oh.
No, he's not from Mexico.
So Mexican people don't think he's the best?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, first of all, he's not from Mexico, so I don't know.
But do Spanish speaking people like Pitbull?
Yeah, I get, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, thank you, Tally. I'm going to bring somebody else in here.
Okay, bye.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Bye. How do I do this? As the words, "Is the rapper Pitbull?" are coming out of my mouth, she goes, "Yes, I'm single." It's so fucking funny. Pitbull is Cuban. Culo! Yeah, the reason I asked her because she said she's from Mexico. I like how I've just been low-key, like, I'm here criticizing how MLM people would just, like, pander to the most, like, base level observable trait about you to, like, try to build rapport. And I've been, like, low-key doing that with every person that calls in. The one guy said, "Salam alaikum." I said, "Wagwan alaikum." And then I tried to tell him, and I said to him, "Did you know that multi-level marketing in the Quran is considered haram?" And then what else? Is Pitbull considered the best rapper? I actually think I might have schizophrenia. All right, let's bring in Treytino. You know you love to see him in chat. Treytino, come on down. The price is right. Oh, you're muted.
Shit.
There you go.
Wait. Oh, hi.
Were you in the middle of taking a bite of something?
No, I was laughing.
Oh, okay. Can I show you? Can I show you on the screen?
Yeah, I made sure it looked cute for a reason.
Welcome, Treytino.
Right. Oh God, I can't. I need to not look at the screen.
Don't look at it. You made it. Millions of people across the world are watching.
Right.
What's your message to the world?
Don't join a pyramid scheme. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Favorite Pitbull song? 3 seconds. Favorite Pitbull song?
The one with J-Lo in it.
Okay, got you.
Hi. Sorry, I was literally not expecting this.
No, all good. Now, so, another East Coaster, another person in the eastern part of Canada.
Yeah, T-Dot.
Don't say your home address unless you want to.
Oh, it's no. Yeah. Hi, Marco.
Hi, Treytino.
So, I was like, what the heck am I going to talk about? So, like, the few things I was thinking were like, because I've never been in an MLM, but like my mom has.
Shit.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say here.
I remember a girl came up to me at a party one time 3 years ago, and she said, "My mom was in Nathan's business." Nathan from my ACN video. She came up to me. She's like, "My mom was in Nathan's business." I was like, "Oh shit." And I really wanted to enjoy the moment of somebody in person recognizing me, because in 2020 this was like still a pretty new thing. But I had this girlfriend at the time who was super jealous, and this girl who came up to give me the compliment was like pretty hot, even though she was with her boyfriend and I was on a halal thing. But afterwards, she's like, my girlfriend afterwards in the car, she's like, "How did that make you feel having this hot girl come up to you?" I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, "Made me feel pretty lit, actually, bitch." But of course, you can't say that.
Yeah, no, you definitely can't. My mom was in Arbonne. My aunt did Amway and another oil one, and then my mom sold oils. I mean, I don't have a lot to talk about like the crazy mental stuff, just mostly like crazy people. I used to work at my mom's store, where she just like, sell the oils, which you're not supposed to do. She'd just sell them like from her store. She did not care. But like eventually when we got rid of them, we have all these people, like ladies coming in, like trying to tell us the new oils that we had bought, like, because we went to an actual supplier, like a wholesale supplier, and like bought basically the same thing, not with the doTERRA logo on it, right?
Okay.
And we constantly have ladies coming in, like, just basically trying to pick fights about if the oil's good or not and all that BS. And like, I don't know. It's a hellscape. It's truly a hellscape.
You ever had to fight a bitch over a bottle of oil?
Oh yeah. No, because like they'd be like, we have ones that were like labeled like if it was like organic or whatever. And then they'd be like, "Oh, well, our certification's better," which I've learned like now is just not true. Like It's like if it's organic, it's organic. It's like actually put through something. I mean, I don't really fuck with like essential oils at all anymore, because I just like I've had my aunt tell me to put enough shit in my mouth where I've like literally gone to the dentist like with more problems.
Right?
Because I put like a raw oil in like an open wound and shit like that.
God.
And now I'm just like anything that's like anything that's like anything to do with essential oils. I'm like, get that away from me, please. Like,
It's not supposed to go in your body, right? Essential oil?
yeah, no, like from what I've heard, it's like people put like that citrus oil and stuff, like citrus oils in their water, and it's essentially eating your stomach lining, kind of crazy stuff like that.
You know what the
But
funniest?
I mean,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if you like watch their little shows, they're like putting it in food, and, like
Yeah.
just like you can see them wince when they take the bite, and then they're like, "It's good." No, it's not.
The funniest trend to me in like health pseudoscience is alkaline water, because it's like, you know, your stomach is supposed to be acidic, right? Like
Right. So yeah, like I've seen like every single like health trend in the last like 10 years, like vicariously through my mother. She's like into everything. She buys the alkaline water. She does everything like that. But I got her away from pyramid schemes. So
what? First of all, is your mom still doing this shit?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No.
Okay.
I mean, she's still putting like essential oils on her feet and saying it's curing her cold, but she's not buying them from pyramid scheme anymore.
What's a more iconic Justin Trudeau moment? Him being a random appearance on RuPaul Drag Race Canada, or him inviting a Nazi to the Parliament building?
I mean, different types of iconic, I think.
Okay, maybe a better question is, what's the more exemplary of who Trudeau really is?
The Nazi one.
I think so too.
I mean, I hear people complain about the Drag Race thing, but I'm like, whatever, like, neither here nor there. But like, because it just doesn't matter. It's just for face, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the other one, yeah.
I actually had to do I did this thing yesterday, like in my YouTube studio, where YouTube gave me the option to fill out like basically a survey. I don't even know what they called it. They called it a training or some shit. I had to do a training about hate speech. I had to do a training about hate speech on YouTube yesterday, because I have a warning that has been there since last December, because I did a stream last year, and I'm not gonna get another one right now. I'm just gonna be very loose with what I'm saying. But I did a stream talking about a certain rapper who had very controversial views last year. Yeah, and I did a stream talking about what he said. I wasn't like advocating what he said, but YouTube gave me a warning for hate speech. So I had to do a whole survey yesterday to confirm that I wasn't a Nazi.
That's wild. Because like I used to do YouTube a lot more. I'm surprised they do stuff like that. That's new. Like that's new.
It's new, yeah. So January 15th, ladies and gentlemen, my warning will expire.
Oh, where were you on the 16th?
What's
that? Is that the right date? Where were you on the 16th?
No, January 15th. So I did the thing yesterday, and they're saying it's going to take 3 months to expire.
I'm thinking of a different day. What's it? The February, whatever. The insurrection. That's the joke I was trying to make.
When was that?
Was it the
6th? That was January 6th.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Yeah. No, this gives me about 9 days to attend the insurrection and then come home and get rid of my strike.
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah. You gonna be at the insurrection 2024?
The Canadian one, sure.
Lit. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get our news back. Like, what the fuck? I shouldn't. Or can we?
Nah, you're good. Okay, thank you, Treytino. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Have a good night.
Peace out. Treytino also wants you to pay your goon tax. Oh shit, it's two of me. All right, hilarious. Who gonna join this? SHIFTR.ART is the next person. SHIFTR.ART, come on down. YouTube is the worst for censorship. Yeah, no kidding. Even Rumble won't stop a lawsuit. Here we go. We got SHIFTR.ART. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm like, I gotta figure this out because you're like not speaking.
Nah, you good.
Yo,
You can hear me
I
though,
can
right?
hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can I show you on the screen?
Sure, why not?
Welcome, SHIFTR.ART. Viva la Mexico.
Viva Mexico.
Salam alaikum, Mexico.
Yeah. I don't know what that means because I don't speak much languages, but
No, that's all good. Tell people why they should pay their goon tax first and foremost.
they should pay their goon tax so they can see our beautiful Lord and Savior Marco.
Mm-hmm.
What's another reason? You spit bars and facts all the time.
Bars.
Thank you.
You catch me at work saying, Obama.
Okay, good. Did you take the blood
Nobody
oath
knows what I'm
yet?
talking about. What was that?
Did you take the blood oath yet?
I have not.
You haven't taken the blood oath yet?
No, you gotta invite me.
You didn't do the new moon ceremony?
No, I haven't.
Oh shit, we gotta schedule that. We gotta pencil you in for that.
Well, yeah, just get me later for that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyways, tell us what wisdom you want to share.
All right, my wisdom. I don't have a lot of them.
Or whatever you want to say, I guess.
Here, but shout out to all the goons in the chat. What it do? I know I don't catch all the lives all the time, but thanks for everyone. Y'all are great.
Hell yeah. Best cult ever.
Yes, honestly.
You have an MLM story for us?
What was that?
You have an MLM story for us?
Yeah. Actually, so like since I was 5, I'm 31 now.
Damn.
My best friend's mom was in Amway. Ooh. And so we were like, there was a time we went out to New York as a family trip to go do that. And then my parents got involved, but I never really knew what it was. It was just like, okay, we have the freaking bars at home. And so it came up more when I was out of high school, as a lot of people, it happens to a lot of people. And my best friend's mom was taking me to these meetings, and I'm like, yo, where's he at? I didn't really lose him like you did, so rip to you.
Thank you.
And your best friend.
He was Mexican too, by the way.
We could be best friends, Marco.
All right, I got you.
What I'm saying is, so we, sorry, just ate some habanero chips.
So Mexican.
So we were, she would take me to these meetings far away, and I would just go for the food. I'm like, okay, there's food. But I wasn't really learning anything because I was still kind of dumb. And so that would happen. And then another group from the youth group at church was like, oh yeah, come to the meetings with me. And I would go. And again, it was for the food, but I wasn't really learning anything. So I'm like, okay. But it was always there. It was always part of somebody's circle, or even my family were part of it. And that was the offended it. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. So push come to shove, a couple years ago, not even a couple years ago, 2016, 17,
Damn.
I finally joined Amway. And I'm like, okay. But I was skeptical of it always. I was like, this is kind of weird. I'm not really learning anything in these dumb meetings. And so I finally got roped in, and I'm like, and we were, I was asking okay, so when are we gonna actually learn about this stuff? I'm interested about learning about better health and better taking care of ourselves and the science, and it'll happen, just blah blah blah. And they gave me Rich Dad Poor Dad book. I still have it. I've never read it. And another leadership book that I never gave back. And it's funny because it happens to be the books of one of my coworkers. It's one of my coworkers' dad who wrote me in. I still have the books. I never gave them back. But we joined, and and I know you say this a lot, but I'm gonna debate you right now, Scott Johnson.
Oh shit.
My wife and I joined Amway because we liked the stuff.
Your wife? How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, go ahead. I'll allow it.
It's okay. And so we joined because we liked the stuff. We grew up with it. She grew up with it too. She would sell stuff with her mom. And so we like believed in the product. We just like didn't really believe in the process. So we just literally joined to get the discount. And so we never really pushed anybody. But then, so we got out of it because I'm like, this is dumb. I'm paying an annual stupid fee for like no reason. Like, even at the meetings, it was just like, oh, leadership this, leadership. I'm like, okay, but what about the products? Like, I don't care about leadership. Like, show me like how am I gonna sell these things? And I used to work at a bank, so like selling is part of the gig. And I hate selling, but at the bank you do it. So push comes to shove, I leave Amway, and then actually my wife's and I, like a mutual friend, he had reached out to me and he goes, yo, I'm working with this company called, I think PFP. You debated a guy from PFP?
PHP.
PHP, that one. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And they're like, yeah, let me get my person on the phone. And so I'm like looking it up and I'm like, it's a fucking pyramid scheme. Like again, so like I was already kind of aware like what they were, but I didn't exactly know. So I'm like, that's when I found your videos. I think it was WFG. And it was great. I loved the video. So that's when I found you, bro. I think it was like 2018.
Did they, sorry to interject here. Did they tell you it was Amway when you joined?
Yes, because I knew the people there. So I knew that they were part of it. So like I knew there was like two people, like my best friend's mom who was there and this other person's. So like I knew that they were part of it. So like I knew that what it was. So like,
got you.
But I just didn't like, I was looking for the science, not like the build a team and like recruit a billion people.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you there. Go on.
Yeah. No, you're good. Sorry. And so I'm like, so I get on the call with him and his like leader, and she goes, yeah, we need dedicated people for our office and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, so how do I get my license? Like, because like I was working at a different bank at that time, and I'm like, this is weird, like, because I can get my license into the bank. Why would I have to go through you guys? Well, because we're trying to help people, and the bank's not going to give you this or that. I'm like, so if I sign up for life insurance, you're going to get the sale, not my friend, right? She goes, yeah, because he's still in training. I'm like, so then why am I going to buy life insurance? Like, if I'm trying to help my friend out, I'm not going to buy it from you. I want to buy it from him. Oh, just buy it now. But I'm like, no, like, I'm not doing that. And I think I looked up your stuff, and this stuff's a pyramid scheme. Like, you guys are kind of whack. And I'm like, and I told my guy, I'm like, hey, like, think this through, whatever. I mean, we still kept in contact, but I told the lady, like, you're a pyramid scheme. Like, get out of here. Like, don't try to tell me all this bullshit.
So how long total were you in this shit?
So Amway, it was like a year, and I never joined PHP.
Damn.
Yeah, because I was aware. I looked up. I saw WFG.
I'm glad you got out, bro. And your wife got out too. There was no beef between you two about getting out.
No. Everything was good. Yeah, we were both in agreement. We were always on the same page on things. So like we were like, yep, screw this shit.
Do you and did you say, you don't have to say if you don't want to, but did you say what your real name is?
No. I think I tried to change it before I hopped on.
You can just be SHIFTR.ART. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll be SHIFTR.ART because that's my art handle.
Got you. Do you want the opportunity right now to answer a goon trivia question to earn 10 goon points? These are good for your cult status. Do you want to do it?
Sure. I got nothing to lose. Finish
the lyric. We at the hotel, motel.
Holiday Inn.
Woo!
And my favorite Pitbull song is the one Calle Ocho.
You know I want you.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I know you want me. I know you won't. That was my favorite one. But no,
oh my goodness.
Since I'm Mexican, I'm not. I don't really like Pitbull that much. To all my Hispanics out here, Santa Fe Clan right now is my top one.
Is this a gang? Are you repping a gang right now on my?
No, I'm just throwing the peace side.
Okay.
So peace.
That's the last thing I need is somebody coming up on here being like, "Hey, what's up?"
No,
all right, damn. Well, appreciate you, bro. And yeah, bonus question. Finish the lyric. Yo. Give me that sweet, that nasty.
I'm sorry.
No.
You have to ban me. I'm sorry.
Damn. You don't know that Pitbull song? Pretty sure it's the same one. He said, "Give me that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff."
No, I'm telling you, the only Pitbull song I know is the Calle Ocho song and the Holiday Inn one. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
Damn. Fake fan for real.
Whatever. I'm not even a fan of Pitbull.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. See y'all good. See you in the chat. Bye.
Yes, sir. Peace out. Amazing. That's amazing. Shout out to SHIFTR.ART, bro. How do you not know that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff? What the hell? You know the fucking uno, dos, tres, cuatro, but you don't know sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff? I learned how to say the words sweet, nasty, gushy stuff before I learned how to count to 4 in Espanol. So I don't know what's going on. But the Mexican community, we got building to do. That's for sure. We got to build up. Hilarious. You're good, bro. All right, let me bring somebody else in. I have 5 minutes left in the meeting. I'm gonna bring in Bad Dog for 5 minutes. I'll bring in Bad Dog for 5 minutes and I'll start a new one. Bad Dog. Bad Dog for 5 minutes. He's gonna mute the stream and then he's gonna unmute himself and he's gonna be in here.
Oh shit, I'm muted?
You got the delay on. 5 minutes. I'm gonna mute the stream and then he's gonna mute the stream. There you go. Now you muted now. God damn. I'm showing you. I should have asked first. Can I? You're muted.
What now?
Yo!
Marco, just want to tell you, you're doing wonderful things, quite frankly. And I came here to, to tell you that, I love that ACN video you did. It's fake news, Marco. I never endorsed ACN. I just want to say that right now.
They won't show that. Listen, folks, you look at what's going on the fake news. You see the ACN video, great company. I promoted it for a long time. They won't show you that clip. They won't show it. So true.
So true. It's a lot of fake news, a lot of flim-flammery, quite frankly. Marco, you're the man. I saw you were live. I said, shit, I got to jump in here real quick and talk to the man. As you know, I did discuss this with your buddies about me being in Quickstar. But there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I mentioned this because I went through a lot of stuff with them. But when I went, you talk about how everybody like dresses the same, looks like they get their dollars or their suits off the dollar rack, like they're wearing their dad's suit. I swear to God, everybody had an ill-fitting suit that looked like it was straight from the dollar store. It was insane when I went to that meeting the first time. How they all talked the same, looked the same. It was weird. It's like the Stepford Wives. It was crazy. And another thing, man, the fake it till you make it's true. You actually did a stream on this, I believe, when you went over the Dateline Quickstar NBC thing.
Right.
So Greg Fredericks at one point, I don't know if anybody caught this, says, I bought $1,000 Rolex for kicks. Now, anybody that knows anything about watches, quite frankly, Marco, I love watches. I got a nice watch collection, a lot of watches, a lot of luxury watches.
Nobody knows more about watches than me, frankly. You look at what we've been doing with some of the bigger companies, and it's unbelievable, really. You look at what we're doing.
But he says he bought $1,000. I'm like, where are you getting $1,000 Rolex? You'd have to add a zero. So I'm like, he's lying. That's a lie. It's a fake, which a lot of those guys wear fake jewelry. And it's just crazy, man, to think that was, God, that was 23 years ago, 24 years ago. But everything you talk about, man, is so true, frankly, about the way they get you. Because, everybody that's been on here talked about when they joined, they were in a vulnerable situation. And I just lost a really good job. And my girlfriend became my wife now at the time, moved in with me. And when I was young, I partied a lot, man. I'm Bad Dog for a reason. And I earned that nickname.
Woof, woof.
Yeah, I was a big partier back in my day. But
Such a dog. He's a dog, frankly. He died like a dog.
Quite frankly, Marco, I'm a dog. I don't lie about it. I don't lie. I'm a dog, frankly. That's not fake news. But I used to go out. I didn't care, I didn't care. Blew through my money. I didn't care. And when I met my wife and we started getting serious, I was like, I really wanted nicer things. And I thought this was the opportunity. And man, you meet some interesting people, without a doubt. And same thing, man. They try to split us up. They told me, if your girlfriend can't support you, there you go, bullet. I just had a. I see you.
You look at what's going on with the tank top. He's got the red tank top, frankly, and it's a low cut. It's exposing the pectorals. You'd call them the pectoral muscles. And frankly, nobody knows more about the male anatomy than me. And so we had to even it out. We call it evening the scales. That's what they call it.
That's right. You got to get the creatine going. A little couple of those,
so
right?
True. You got to do a couple of double buys, and then once you get the stretch marks, everyone sees it, and it's tremendous, really.
Marco, if you're ever in New York, we go to the gym. We hit a workout or two together. We get it done, frankly.
We get a fucking slice. Go down to the
we
corner.
Get a fucking slice. We're gonna slice it through. We'll go there and get a calzone there. We'll fucking do it up. Or we can go down to Australia. We can do something wrong there. I don't like to go to Australia. So Glenn's the man too.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place tonight here.
That's okay.
But it is strange how they lie to you, man. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. All that fine print's in there. Nobody looks at it because everybody's just, they focus so much on the dream, not really focusing on the business aspect of it. And there's not much of a business aspect on it. That's why I love listening to Glenn, because Glenn nails everything. And one of my favorite analogies he had, because people do make it, but it's rare. And you could hit the lottery, but I wouldn't suggest to keep playing the lottery and to keep losing. And that's really what this is. By
the way, sorry, Bad Dog. It's about to kick. It's about to kick. I'm the best. I'm the best, frankly. You look at what's going on with Zoom. We call it, didn't buy the pro version. We called it, he's too cheap. We called it, we didn't get enough goon tax. So he's doing 3 meetings in the same, he's a professional YouTuber, but you look at what he's doing and it's embarrassing really because he has 88,000 subscribers, but doesn't even know how to use doesn't really even know how to use the internet, frankly, and you see him making 3 Zoom links in one stream, and it's embarrassing, frankly. Okay, new Zoom link is up. Bad Dog, sorry about that, dude. I will go ahead if you want to rejoin. I'll get you in on there. Great timing, we call it. Here we go. Devon's in the room, but not Bad Dog. I'll get Bad Dog. Benjamin's back in the room for some reason. All right. Sorry about that, bro. Devon's in the room, but not Bad Dog. I'll get Bad Dog. There we go.
There we go. We good? Am I muted?
Yep.
We good?
You're good. You're here.
All right. What the hell was I talking about? I don't even remember. Quite frankly.
What are you talking about?
What was I talking about? What the fuck was I talking about?
This guy calls me. That's the first problem. He calls me. First thing he says, I say, what are you talking about? He says, let's go get a coffee. Let's go down and get it.
That's right.
I'm like, what are you calling me for?
There's no O. There's no O in coffee. CAWFE. That's what it is. Coffee.
Well,
I saw you on the stream. I said, I gotta fucking talk to this guy.
I got the balls on this fucking. At first I thought, look at the shoulders, and then I thought, you think the shoulders are something? Look at the balls on this guy.
I did want to ask you. Obviously, your friend is the reason that you started this thing, but how did you decide, like, you were going to go undercover and do that thing for WFG at first? Like, what made you think I want to do this? Like, I want to put this video out because I love it. And again, I don't remember it was the ACN one or that one that I saw you first. I'm like, this guy is awesome.
The balls on this guy. You thought the balls on this guy.
I said the fucking balls on this guy to go undercover and just here's the thumbnail. Yeah. Average size penis. That was a funny one too.
Yeah. I have a question for you first, if that's okay. This is a bit of a two-parter.
Blue jacket, baby.
What is it like having a 0% body fat? And then part 2 of the question is, do you realize that you are a paper cut away from death? Like I could literally use my credit card to assassinate you through your bicep right now. Like I could go like that and it'd be over. So tell us what that's like.
I'm like 7.5% body fat. It's a rigorous, you gotta be a little psychotic to do what you really do. It is very monotonous. It's rigid. I am very obsessive compulsive about pretty much everything I do. And if I do something I do it all the way or I don't do it at all. So it's 6 days a week. It's the same thing. I eat the same thing 6 days a week. Saturday don't count. Saturday's a cheat day. Pretty much can eat whatever I want. But a lot of turkey, a lot of chicken, a lot of chicken, a lot of turkey. That's really what it is. It's 99% fat-free ground turkey, and it is blackened chicken strips from Tyson, and it's cauliflower chicken, and it's Kodiak pancakes, a banana. And that's really it.
I guess you don't have to worry about the paper cuts either, because you're in New York, so you're always wearing like a big, FUBU jacket and some Timbs probably. Or you're wearing
that's going way back.
Like some P&B or something like that.
Yeah. By the way, favorite Pitbull song, "Give Me Everything." That was a good one.
Go ahead, give us a little some of that.
I can't sing.
Give me everything tonight.
I like Neo. That was why.
Well, because I'd be Neo on that if we did that.
Yeah. No, I like Neo. Like, some guy was very impressed that I knew all the Usher catalog too.
Neo be like this. Hey, Neo be like this with his hat in every video. What is he doing this for? Neo be like this. Neo's like Zorro the way he adjusting the shit.
Yeah. So what got you to do that video though?
Yeah. Okay. So obviously I had the experience in 2015 where my friend brought me to the meeting. So in 2018, my friend Philip, who both him and I had always made like stupid videos just like on Facebook, like random funny videos on Facebook. Like I remember I did one about, man, it's so hard to even remember. I did one about going to the movie theater and complaining about the movie theater. And he had one where he went to 7-Eleven and ordered the breakfast pizza. They had like a breakfast pizza at 7-Eleven. And these were just videos like strictly for Facebook, for our friends on Facebook. This is back in the day. This is back in the old days, you and me, we're, back in them times.
Right.
The kids these days, they don't know about Facebook. But so he started uploading videos to YouTube, and one of his videos just went super crazy. And so from that point on, I was just sort of working with him on his YouTube channel, helping him make videos and live stream and stuff. And then he decided to move to Vancouver in the summer of 2019. So I was living in my aunt's basement at the time, saving money on rent because normally my grandma would be living there, but she was away in Lebanon. So I was like, why not take advantage of the empty space and just like chill for a bit? Especially I wasn't working a like real job. So a job, sorry. So
right.
So I was like, okay, shit. Well, I guess I better get my own channel going since I'm not going to be streaming with my friend anymore. Like he's moving away. And I just like wrote down a list of video ideas in the basement. And the fourth video idea was called Join a Pyramid Scheme. And originally it was actually going to be about Amway. And I had met with this much, much older gentleman. He was like late 60s, early 70s. I met with him at a Tim Hortons. And he brought me this like fold out pamphlet for Amway that showed all the like ranks going up to like diamond, emerald, or whatever. And I couldn't really get it in a setup where I could like film him covertly. And I didn't have the spy pen at this time. I didn't own the spy pen. And so I sort of wanted it to be like he willingly sits down. And then I realized pretty quickly that wasn't going to happen. So I had filmed all this footage and I was like, okay, shit, this one's not going to work. Then I started I got in touch with a guy from It Works, which was like essential oils. And I started talking to him and I was like, this guy is boring as hell. And then I remembered, I was like, wait, why don't I go back to World Financial Group? That was a fucking experience. And so I just literally searched World Financial Group, called like the first number that was there, and it was Hartej's. The person who put me in touch with Hartej. Yeah. So, and the rest is history. I don't know, man. I thought I had to do something like bold because time was very much of the essence. And I was like, I was starting from zero, like brand new YouTube channel. And I was like, okay, my friend has moved away, and my friend Philip is very spontaneous. Like if he tells you he's thinking about moving, it means it's about to happen in the next couple of days. So I was like, okay, my money's going to run out very fast. I need to, if I want to continue doing YouTube as my job, I have to like make this happen very, very fast. And so there was sort of no fear in it. The fear was outweighed by the desperation I had to keep doing YouTube. And after that video came out and it got like 100,000 views first day, I was like, okay, boom, we're on. I got monetized, got like 3,000 subscribers. I was like, okay, boom, we're rolling. And I just, from that point, I wasn't full-time MLM content. I did the part 2 a week later, and then it was almost another year, like 11 months before I did ACN. ACN part 2 trickled out a few months after that. Next year, same thing. I didn't do the next MLM video till 2021, and then, you know, only did like a couple videos in 2021. And then 2022, I was off completely. So really 2023 is the first year that I've been fully into this, but it just kept growing and growing and growing. The old videos every month, the MLM videos, sorry, were still my most viewed videos from that month. You know, in the analytics, you can see what your most
of course. Yep.
Even though I was putting out different content, the MLM videos were always still the most viewed. And I was like, okay, there's obviously something here, you know, like this, you know, and I guess I didn't really appreciate it till I went way deeper down the rabbit hole. But, yeah, that's sort of what got me into doing it. I just thought, what's the best way to do it? This is pre-COVID, so the Zooms weren't really the thing. It was still the in-person meetings. I was like, well, nobody knows who I am. Like, let me just go. And I just had I had a suit jacket on, and my phone was in the breast pocket, so the camera was still kind of peeking out over the pocket, and that's how I filmed the whole thing. And then I just cropped the footage to be horizontal instead of vertical. And the hartej thing in the office, I literally was just sitting there with my phone on the table, literally like this. I just had my phone, but I just made it seem like I was just playing around with it. Like I was doing this for a bit, and then eventually I just sat it down like that, so he was none the wiser, you know? And yeah, I'm really glad that I did.
How long does it take you to do a video like that?
You know what's funny is the first 2 videos I did on, the videos have taken me longer as I've been doing them longer, because each time I'm like, oh, you know, basically the first one was like, I don't know, a week, because I only went to a couple meetings. Nowadays, when I do a video, like I did a video in July about a company who I won't name, and that was like 6 months of investigating, which wasn't necessary, but I was like, let me monitor several different people's Zoom meetings and go do an in-person meeting. Let me go get a fully fleshed out picture, because one of the complaints I would always get from the hartej video is like, oh, that's just the way they do it. That's just bad apples, right? I was like, okay, let me not have the bad apples argument in the future and really show that this is, you know, unanimous and ubiquitous throughout the whole company. So nowadays it'd be taking me longer if I really want to do an infiltrating a pyramid scheme, but I also could do a smaller scale one that's like 15, 20 minutes where I just go do one meeting and break down the nonsense of that meeting. Maybe I will do that, but yeah.
Well, the last one, we won't mention any names, was fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was awesome. I enjoyed it. Oh, you know, one thing before I get off here and let you get somebody else in here. I wanted to say, I can't tell you, my wife, so I wake up to go to work in the morning, and the first thing I do is make a cup of coffee. I got to have a cup of coffee.
And get a slice.
And every morning when I wake up, it's just, again, I'm very habitual. Like I'm very OCD. I can do the same thing every morning. I'm like Rain Man almost. I don't get upset if things get out of order. I'm not happy if things get out of order though. But every morning I'm making my coffee, I put the video of you and Dale.
Oh no.
Because I didn't get to be in that stream, and Marco, because I've been collecting sports cards since I was 13. So 34 years I've been collecting sports cards, okay? And this guy, you shred him so bad. Like, I can't get enough of how I'm like, everything this guy's, I'm just like, damn it, I wish I was in the check so I could, I mean, you already blew his thing up as far as the way the thing is constructed, but his outlook at his, you know, talking about how, oh, he bought a Bo Jackson card in 1987 for 30 cents a piece. Number one, they were never 30 cents a piece. Number two, I went to the website, and again, I know a lot about sports cards, so they have very cheap grading stuff, and I DM'd you to one time that on eBay, one of those cards sold for $20. They had them up there for 80. So I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh, you go and tell him you can buy your rank. And he's like, no, you can't. It's like, what am I missing? It's right on the screen. I love it. I love when you debate these guys, because
I felt bad for Dale. I'm not gonna lie. He never piped up at all after that. Remember, after the first stream I did about him, he had a video about Marco, always Marco, the sissy boy. After we did that debate, I haven't heard a peep out of Dale.
You know, yeah. So I watch it pretty much every morning. My wife's like, "You listening to that again?" I'm like, "Hey, I think it's funny." I always do the Batman thing. because you're like, I love Batman. He goes, I should have worn my Batman shirt. I got a few Batman shirts. I don't know why. I just go around going, I should have worn my Batman shirt. Just because I'm stupid. I don't know. But Marco, listen, man, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. Keep killing it, bro. You know, whenever I get a chance, I'm always going to be in the live streams. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of missed the Building Fortunes radio stuff on Saturday. That was,
I did do a BFR segment on this past Saturday. I did.
I was in there.
Yeah. I'll bring it back. I just had to be careful for a minute there because they be talking about some shit that I shouldn't rebroadcast for legal reasons.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Makes
sense.
Thank you,
All right,
Bad
Marco.
Dog.
Thank you, buddy.
Watch out for them paper cuts, bro. Watch out for them.
I got you. I'm good. Later, brother.
Peace out, bro. Thank you, bro. Much love. We call him BaddogSports, frankly, and even though his name says bad, he's a great guy and great family, and he likes me and I like him, and he's a big, strong guy. And you look at what we're doing with sports, and it's unbelievable, really. Under Biden, there's no sports. All right. 6 people in the waiting room. I should have charged y'all for this. Who next? Fuck. Benjamin, let me go ahead and remove you because I'm guessing this is the same Benjamin. I already had you in here, so let me just, to keep it fair, you know. All right, Devon, run it up. Run it. Where's the fucking donations? 101 donations if I had a Disney movie. Mods, go through, delete all the mean things anyone said so I can go watch and be delusional.
I got to,
Devon, why am I hearing noise?
Ooh, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
All right. There we go, Marco. All right.
Marco, I can't see you.
All right. There we go. We're good now, right?
Can I share?
Hi. Yeah, you can share.
Okay. Devon, everybody. Devon, favorite Pitbull song?
Oh, my God. Oh, shit. I thought that was going to happen at the end.
You never know. You always got to be on your toes.
Oh, man. Grab somebody sexy. Tell them, hey.
Amazing. Okay. Tell us.
Yeah, so what's up?
Tell us maybe something you love about the cult, something you love about the emperor. Why should people pay goon tax? Go ahead. Spit some propaganda for us.
Well, I mean, obviously goon tax is, that's mandatory. Especially if you want any of the cool emojis. You have to get those cool emojis, especially because I designed one, AO.
So true.
I mean, the emperor, like, where would we be? Where would like, you got so much shit done. You know, you got so much shit done, and we're gonna keep tackling this shit. And because of you are like one of the pioneers. So goon tax is it's necessary if you're gonna be in the cult.
Well, you know, Dominic Izzo said I'm the leader of the anti. He crowned me that. So I mean, it's about as official as it gets.
Exactly. No, that's like being dubbed a lord or lady.
I'm saying. So tell us. Give us the scoop.
I wasn't even planning on calling in. I straight up like I'm out here, no makeup. I'm just.
That's what they all say, Devon. That's what they all say.
Hey, all the broads.
All the birds.
No, I was sitting here and like I'm assuming like I can't say the name, right? Or is it only you who can't say the name?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we'll be safe. So I'm sitting here with my roommate, and this is the first time I showed her your channel, and we're sitting here watching the stream, and she's like, wait a minute, I have a story about this. I said, isn't it crazy how everybody in the entire world has a story about being either recruited or like knows somebody who's been in a pyramid scheme? And she's like, yeah, it was so crazy. She knows nothing about your channel except for like the first part of the stream that she saw tonight.
Yeah.
And she goes, this is. It's not going to hit as hard because I can't say the word, but you guys will be able to fill in the blank. She goes, yeah, back in like, I don't know if it was college or like high school, she was dating somebody and his best friend slid into her DMs and, you know, hey, hun.
Oh, no.
And was trying to recruit her for something. And it turned out that it was insert company. I said, no way. Like, no freaking way. And I told her, you know, the lore. And she said it was so funny. We used to make fun of it because the dude's the dude's sister was named Erica, and they called her Erica.
Oh no, that's so funny.
It was so good. I was like, okay, I just gotta call in and tell that joke.
That's really good.
Cleanser. Yeah, a little palate cleanser. But
So
no, I'm like
you could almost say that Erica was a prime subject for that company.
for a company in America.
Yeah, primarily.
Yeah, primarily. Yeah, totally.
It was a primarily American company?
Here and there, scattered.
Okay, nice.
Primarily Erica.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
so
amazing.
that was it. I'm like you. I don't really have a personal like connection to any
Right.
of these stories, but like definitely like very, very invested in the pursuit. So
Share.
what you do.
You should share the video of that primarily American company with your friend.
I literally told her before she went to bed, I was like, we have to watch that tomorrow because you're gonna lose your shit. So
Yeah, and make sure you let her know that the official version, which is hidden from the public gaze at the moment, has almost 1 million views.
Oh yeah, no, I may or may not.
Okay.
I may or may not. She said
Again-
you were cute, so I don't want her going in your DMs because she lives all the way on the East Coast.
She said what? She said I'm cute, or you said she's cute?
Yeah. No, she said that you're cute. She said she also has to get back into creatine. So.
We got to get her to take the blood oath.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah,
She'll do it.
we're gonna need a few like how they used to set up COVID testing areas. We're just gonna need like different representatives of the cult to give the blood oath.
Yeah,
I think it's
that's
good.
like first date activities for me. Like I meet up with a girl, yo, you want to take the blood oath? Easy.
Yeah, instead of you want to go get a shot.
Yeah. Also, Treytino, I knew somebody was going to say this, but when I said the public gaze, I meant like Gaze, like eye gazing, not like the gay people can't see it.
Of course, Treytino.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's been cool seeing some of the goons' faces too.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm raising goon tax after this. Okay, thank you, Devon, and make sure that you finish the lyric. It's going down. I'm yelling.
Timber.
There we go. Okay, thank you. All right.
Wagwan.
Later.
Yeah.
Wagwan. Later. Amazing. How come there's always the option? How come the default thing on Zoom when you remove somebody from the meeting is to report them to Zoom? I don't want to report them. Just remove them. Blood oath on Zoom. You like that? Primarily an American company. So funny. It's a publicly gay funded company. Oh, man. Okay. Who's next? Robot worker. Made it up. I'm bringing in robot worker. Y'all remember that song, International Love? Where's robot worker? Can you hear me? International Love lyrics. From the 305, Dade County, Mr. Worldwide. Crazy. You can't catch me. I'm overseas about 100 G. Let me peep this real quick. No, I don't want to get demonetized. Robot worker going once, going twice. And removed. Wah, 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 wah. Henry. It's time. We call him Herbalife Henry. That's what we call him. Let's see. Henry. You're muted, or you have the input device is the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, can you hear me?
There we go. Now I can.
Sweet.
Can I show you? Can I show you to the people?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
By the way,
Henry.
is the audio coming out of
There you go. This guy's so professional. Favorite Pitbull song?
Wow.
He's about to go deep.
To Pitbull. I don't know if I know a single thing about Pitbull right now.
Really? You couldn't finish the lyric? We at the hotel, motel.
No tell.
No,
I
Henry.
don't know. The only one I know is Timber, I think.
Go
'Cause
ahead.
I just Googled it. I was like, oh shit, he's going to ask me.
You don't know hotel, motel, Holiday Inn was the correct answer, Henry. I'm sorry.
Holiday Inn. I'm sorry. I don't know, unfortunately.
What if I said this Pitbull lyric and you had to finish it? Give me that sweet, that nasty, that...
No idea.
Gushy stuff was the answer we were looking for. Next time.
Yeah, who listens to Pitbull, by the way?
You look like you listen to Pitbull.
No, I don't.
For real?
Unfortunately not. A lot of people I used to live in Europe, listen to Pitbull, but I came in here. Also, by the way, where are you from? Lebanon, right?
What the fuck? No, I'm. Where am I from?
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm
No,
from
not-
Canada, but like
No.
my like heritage.
Heritage.
Yeah, I'm Lebanese.
Yeah, I'm
Where
not
you
from
from?
America or any of that shit. I'm Algerian, but
Okay.
yeah, I wanted to tell a little story. My
Tell me.
sister. Have you ever heard of the? It's like a MLM in Europe called Vema. Have you ever heard of this one? It's like
Vima?
Yeah, Vema.
Bro, that's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah. My sister. It was really big in Europe, and like I used to go to this weird little like commie school or whatever, and one of the teachers actually like brought it into the school and was like spreading it to all of like these like 18-year-old kids or whatever, and we're like our family was like struggling and shit, and my sister like came. And this was really, I felt kind of bad because you can't just be like to someone like, what are you fucking dumb? Don't do that or whatever. It was like just the way she presented it to us is like, oh, so you can't actually buy the drink. You have to, I buy like 100 of them and then I give them to people.
Insane.
And then what I sell is people buying those. And I'm like, what is this? And it's like family members. She's like sensitive. So you can't be like,
Right.
fucking bullshit, you idiot. That's just going to like mess up someone's confidence. Like eventually I did get her to, the only way I managed to have her like completely cut off that was I like sided with the scammers. I was like, oh, that's genius. It's a pyramid. Oh, that's awesome. Like, so they, because I was like pretending like, oh yeah, they're hustling all these people and whoa, that's crazy. Like, and I was kind of like painting her the little picture like, oh, that is insane. Like, you understand that there's no way for you to get out of that if you're just always recruiting people and you have to order more shit, and it makes no sense, like just mathematically, like you're not even selling anything or whatever. I don't know.
This must have been a long time ago, right? Because Vima was shut down a long time ago.
Oh man, not even that long. I think 2016, I believe, something
Damn.
like that. Maybe a bit earlier, but it
Yeah.
was just so insane because I believe they said. Because it was like one of the teachers at our school just brought it fucking throughout all the school, and all of them were like trying to be these like big social, like, oh, I'm such a big socialite or whatever. I don't know what the high school word is for it, but
Right.
And then there was like big falling out. It's like as soon as my sister was like, nah, I'm not with all of that stuff, like cut off from her social group.
Right.
Of like. I feel like I've heard so much like Amway and all of these stuff. I like, cause in Europe it's like completely different names. Like I've never even heard of like all the American ones until like recently.
Yeah, man. My dad actually had a couple bottles of not the can Vima drink, not the Verve, it was like the shake that they had, the bigger bottle. He had brought a couple of those home, and nobody in the house ever drank them. But his one of his close friends' wife was constantly joining MLM after MLM, and I didn't realize back then that that's what it was. But yeah, she had sold them to him, and he bought it to like support his friend's wife type shit. And then when I was 17, she tried to get me into another MLM she was in called Lioness. And then, it's actually a really sad story. Her and her husband divorced because she was just constantly pissing away money in MLM for like 15, 20 years. And then I saw her a couple years ago at this like yoga thing that I went to. It was like a top secret yoga thing because it was during COVID, right? So all these like hippies sort of just put it together off like on the secret, like you had to be invited type shit. And so I saw her there, and I looked her up after, and I just sort of like did some creeping, and I just found out that like her entire life has completely fallen apart. Like marriage lost, relationship with her kid destroyed, countless dollars and like time lost pursuing one MLM to the next. And even she won't admit that it's because of MLM. She has posts talking about my limiting beliefs and my mindset, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Have you also noticed how it's always like the organic, because you mentioned like hippie stuff, like I noticed because this school was like very much like bio, organic, that kind of like hippie stuff. And it was like, Vemer, actually this drink, Verve or whatever, it's fucking like, it's special for you. It's organic and all that.
They always use just like nonsense terms to try to make you think it's healthy. Like toxins, this gets rid of toxins. This is, natural. This is, they have a bunch of words that don't actually mean anything, that you don't actually have to substantiate. But yeah, of course I've noticed it's madness. And some of the biggest people in MLM today, got their start in Vima way back in the day and now have gone on to do other companies. And I've talked about that on previous streams and videos before too. Yeah.
I got to check out what those old teachers were doing, but I noticed how they would always try to sell you like a lifestyle in a way, like, oh, you're going to be handing out these like drinks for free and getting people in. You're going to be this like social person who like, and if you can get like 5 people to, you know, sign up to this. And I was like, and in my head, I was thinking to my sister, like, how are you going to get 5 people to sign up to this? It's like, you know, the average person is not exactly a social butterfly, if you get what I mean, but it's like to mathematically, like we've already done this math a million times. Like you spread it to like 5 or 8. I don't know what the exact number was, but you spread it to like 10 people and they're supposed to spread it to, and it's like, how far down is that going to get?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Far. It's like, it just doesn't make sense, but it's just the fact that they would sell you this lifestyle. And then the same thing was like these parties. It's like, it's presenting it as like, oh, I'm a social person. I get to go to parties and do all of this stuff. And the fact that it was like this cool jacked teacher that it was, well, cool. This jacked teacher is like another angle of it. But
yeah, it's interesting. I actually got this, this book just came in the mail today. This book is called Double Speak. Oh, you can't see it because the green screen is messing it up. But
I can't see it.
It's called Double. You can see it, but the stream. This is yellow. This part here. It's called Double Speak, and I reacted to a clip of the author talking about Double Speak a little while ago on my stream. But great example of Double Speak that maybe, you know, Double Speak is most popular in politics, is where people probably see it the most. But I actually think I see it more with MLM. And a great example of Double Speak is, you know, in the United States, they don't torture people. They use enhanced interrogation. Well, what is enhanced interrogation? It's torture, but they call it something different to soften the blow. And MLM does this constantly. Almost everything they say in multi-level marketing is double speak to an extent. You know, you're a business owner. Well, what does business owner mean? Really, they're using the words business owner, but it's double speak for an unpaid, you know, unsalaried contract, 1099 contractor. Yeah,
it's a dream. Everyone wants to be a business owner and a manager and all of that cool shit. I'm the vice president.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's another great example.
I'm in a crack shack.
Yeah, as another great example, the rank names. You know, I'm you know, in World Financial Group they have a rank CEO, marketing director. Sounds very official, but are you actually the CEO? Are you actually the chief executive officer? No, it's just made up. It's just a rank that correlates to how many people you have below you. You know. Yeah, we didn't brainwash them. We washed their brain. Another example.
I don't know if you found any like answers towards this, but it's like, it does genuinely blow my mind. Like, how does this still exist? You'd think there'd be like one big little, you know, one big kind of flush out of all the MLMs, because it doesn't make any sense to me that the government would like, or like all governments would be cool with MLMs just existing, I suppose, in the public, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of going around.
Thank you, Mark Moyer, for the donation. To answer your question, Henry, the answer, I did a video that came out last week called The Truth About, what is it even called? The Truth About Pyramid Schemes. Watch that video. I think I do a pretty good job explaining the political fix in that video.
They have a political in? I haven't watched it yet.
Money, lobbying. Are you, you have like a podcast or something? I noticed you got the microphone and... What's up?
I did back in the day, but I'm actually in Korea right now. I'm kind of a traveling game developer.
Sick.
That's how it goes.
Nice. You're like a god to them over there, huh?
Exactly. Here as well. This isn't really like MLM related, but I noticed there's a lot of cults here. There's a lot of women, or you know, mostly women that will come up to you on the street and they'll be like, "Hey, come in," and they give you some stuff, and it's. A lot of them are like loosely, I mean, I say loosely based on Christianity, have nothing to do with Christianity. They just use the terminology like, and kind of try to get you into a room with them. And I heard it's like a scam where they ask you for money afterwards. Or,
of course.
All kinds of stuff. But Korea, very nice living here.
Damn.
Also,
well, Henry, I really appreciate you calling in from wherever you are. You're in a vortex right now with that blur behind you. You're in portrait mode.
Yeah.
You're in the software.
I'm actually hidden. But yeah, I'll let you get on to all the other people. I was waiting for a while, and I'm sure others are too. So catch you on the flip side.
Thank you, bro. Peace out, dog. Dude, Henry. Imagine Henry if they shot him with the super soldier serum from Captain America, the first one. I want to see that. That'd be crazy. Imagine him on the shit Bane takes, just straight into his veins. He'd be looking like BaddogSports in no time. All right. Thank you guys for all the donos. Appreciate you. If I missed you, let me see. Let me check the Streamlabs, because you know Streamlabs is the best place to donate because YouTube takes 30%. Dark Horse, thank you for the tax payment. Appreciate that. All right. This is going to end in 10 minutes, but let's get Jasmine in here. Jasmine, come on down to The Price is Right. Also, my fan turned off. Let me turn it off. Jasmine. Jasmine is, we can't hear her. Oh, she's connecting to audio.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Jasmine, can I switch over to show you on the screen?
Yes, you
Okay.
can. I need to stop the TV.
Yes.
Because I am so behind, apparently.
Well, real cult members know that they should have me on every screen at all times.
I mean, I'm still waiting for my blood oath, so.
You haven't done it yet? How long you been in?
I just joined.
You just joined the cult?
Yeah, I want to say
Welcome.
like what, a month ago?
Yeah, it's too early for the blood oath.
Oh, wow.
If you, honestly, I think I've only ever seen one person who was that new get the blood oath ceremony, and that was because they picked up, they collected a lot of sticks and they picked a lot of berries on the commune, and like you have to do a lot of labor to get to that. So, yeah.
Word. All right.
Favorite
All right.
Pitbull song?
I'm like surprised no one has said Jigga Jigga.
What? Which one is that?
Jingles, Jigga Jigga. Color. You've never heard that song?
No, hold on, sing it.
Back, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
What? Is there a feature on it, or that's him saying that?
Huh?
Who's the feature on it?
It's just Pitbull.
What the
and
fuck?
the Yin Yang Twins.
Oh, okay, because that didn't sound like Pitbull lyrics. I want to see what his part say.
But it is his song.
He's probably saying something about the 305 in Miami and New York. I've always been a party pleaser. There's not a doubt. I've checked all the ladies out. Okay. I might have to hear this, but I don't know this one.
I mean, I will say this. I'm a little bit older. So, I mean, this is like early 2000s. This is like when Pitbull just came out.
Are you sure this is Pitbull, bro? Pitbull.
Yo, sincerely.
Is the actual song called Bojangles Remix featuring Lil?
Bojangles by Pitbull.
Let me play this right quick. I don't care if I get
swear to
demonetized.
God, it's a real thing.
This is so old, I'm playing it on dailymotion.com, not even on YouTube.
Literally, it's on YouTube. I'm on it right now.
All right, let me check it. Hold on.
At it.
Hold on a sec. There's no fucking audio coming from it. Where's the audio at? Bojangles. I need to know this first before we move on. Let me see this. Play it on your phone. Bojangles, Pitbull.
Oh, I just put my phone on charge.
Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Okay, you're right. It is here. Let me hear it.
I told you.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they can hear it. Damn. Nah, I don't know this one. This shit is 240p. This shit not even.
I just put you on. You're welcome.
The quality is so bad. Damn. But shout out to the Yin Yang Twins if they're watching this. I'm pretty sure they are.
Probably.
Okay, tell us, Jasmine. You're a new cult member. Tell us, what do you love about the cult so far, and do you have a story to share with us?
I do. Honestly, it's so funny because I think because I watch a lot of Coffeezilla, it's random how you even got popped up to my recommended. But what's so interesting, I do digital advertising for small businesses. Most of the time it's just solo entrepreneurs. And I'm there's such a correlation with what you talk about and the digital marketing space.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost I'm not gonna lie, for when I was deep diving, and then I read that book, combating cult
mind control. Yeah,
mind control. I was oh my god, dude, I feel even though like I know that so I do copywriting, and part of that, you know, the whole shtick with being a copywriter is you're persuading and not manipulating, but the lines can get very blurry. And I was just like listening to your content and I'm like, oh my God, dude, am I like contributing to this problem? Because like one of the biggest like digital marketing events that I've personally have gone to is Funnel Hacking Live. And that's like with like Russell Brunson, Tony Robbins goes there pretty much every single year. And specifically, they like so I'm from Florida, I'm from Orlando, and like MLMs are like pretty much like, I mean, like we have the Amway Center, and like I remember I would tell myself, nah, this isn't from the freaking MLM, but like legit it is, and it's so prevalent and almost so like I can't even, it's like so nefarious. Like I like seeing it and like at the surface level it looks good. So like when I used to go to these marketing events, I didn't realize that MLMs like Pruvit, I had no idea that was an MLM. Like that was like one of the biggest businesses they would always promote, and I'm like, it's just like seeing behind the curtain, even though like I know what was going on, I was like writing ads for all these people. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Sorry, my cat is.
No, you're good. By the way, you mentioned CoffeeZilla. That's actually not a random connection, because CoffeeZilla is a friend of mine, and I've been on his podcast, The Drip, a few times. If you search CoffeeZilla Always Marco, I'm sure you'll find the videos.
Was it like older CoffeeZilla?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, do it.
I wanted to give you a book recommendation.
Please.
Because I see you always reading books. There's a great book. I don't know if you probably already heard of it. Influenced by Robert Cialdini.
Yes, I have, and I think Steve Hassan. Steve Hassan mentions Robert Cialdini in our interview that came out a couple weeks ago.
I remember him saying that. That's like that's like my Bible. Like whenever I'm writing an ad, I always reference that book. And then also Wizard of Ads. Even though it's an ad book, there's a lot of good material in there that kind of reflects the content that you're talking about. Like how they'll take, because not everything they're saying, it's so interesting because like.
Fuck. Jasmine, imagine she just keeps talking and we're not even on. Jasmine, that wasn't me that kicked you. The shit ended, and I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to interrupt you, and there was no good moment for me to do that. Fuck. Honestly, bro, don't goal for me to get Zoom Premium or whatever it's called.
Recording
or you know what?
in progress.
Bitch. Or
Recording stopped.
Bitch. Or I'm just gonna from now on do it on Discord. That's probably the easiest way, especially because I can go streamer mode. And sorry, Jasmine. Okay, one last time. Pin message. All right, y'all could join this link. Damn. Now she's going to rejoin. She's going to be like, oh, I forgot what I was saying. I'm going to be like, so how's the weather? Oh, I'm such a dickhead. I can't believe you've done this. All right. Let me find that video, too, because people always be asking me about where is the I can't believe you've done this from. I don't know why. I don't know why that video is always stuck with me. I can't believe you've done this. That's one of my favorite videos. Here, let me show it to y'all. Here we go.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Just for what a tame reaction to getting fucking punched in the face, you know? No one rejoined my Zoom. I'm sorry. I wonder if Jasmine thinks I just hung up on her. Okay, this is one of my other favorite videos called Jamaican Jehovah's Witness. Fuck. Go back. Here we go. Play it.
I am so happy I answered the door. Jehovah's Witnesses, but listen, no, not your regular Jehovah's Witnesses, Jamaican Jehovah's Witnesses. And look at this. Them have it in Patois on a really a control. Who really a control this here world here? On a thing say a God, man, or somebody else. Me a dead. This is what the Bible said. The devil control the whole world. God boy pick me come into the world. Mash up the devil walk. If I laugh, I boss.
Oh my goodness. One of my favorite fucking videos. That tripped me out when Henry asked me, where are you from? On some gang shit. Hey, where you from? Because, bro, I'm born and raised in Canada. Both my biological parents are Lebanese, but my dad and my stepmom, I wasn't raised by my biological mom. I was raised with my dad and my stepmom. My stepmom is a white lady, like very white, like grew up on farms. Every summer growing up, I went to Saskatchewan to ride horses and spend time on farms. Real shit. And then the other side of my family was like, very Arabs. So it was quite the, interesting Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner where, you're having turkey, but you're also having like hummus and rice. And then on top of that, I grew up in Canada and went to school where everyone is, mixed. White people were the minority. It's Filipinos, it's Arabs, it's black people, it's all types of Asian. So whenever somebody asks me where I'm from, it's a very tough question because I feel like I'm such an ambiguous, even the way I look, people ask me, what are you? I feel that way. I feel like a very ambiguous, I feel like a gypsy. I'm a very, very much a man of the world, so, but I love that Jamaican Jehovah Witness video. Did Jasmine rejoin? Imagine Jasmine has just been sitting there talking the whole time. She doesn't even realize I'm off the thing. Jasmine, and she's not even in the chat. Jasmine, I did not hang up on you. Crazy. Yeah, Giselle with a good comment about how business conferences get motivational speakers, and anti-MLM vids have made me skeptical because they all use the same. Yeah, my friend James Janney has a really good video about the dark world of self-help gurus and just self-help in general. It's like a multi-billion-dollar industry where you have to consider that people in MLMs are funneled directly and indirectly into this world of self-help content, buying books, listening to whatever, Tony Robbins, all this other shit, buying tickets to all that. Test. How come when I talk into the microphone and I lower the input volume, it automatically goes back up? Why is that? I don't want that. Let me just turn me down on here then. Fucking stupid computer. Yeah, Utah, MLMs everywhere. Goated video, yep. Can't believe you've done this. Oh, you like the one where guys goes, okay. That's a good one too. Ooh, I control this world. The boy God say. That's so fucking funny. Where is Jasmine? You look handsome, thank you. So people want to know where they can find more men like you. I'm sure that's why Henry was asking. Nobody is joining my Zoom. Did this new Zoom link not work? Like, did I post the wrong one? Share, copy invite link, paste, pin. No, it's the same. Bunch of new age poo. Affinity Life, what up? Affinity Life. I was expecting a DM or an email from you today, and I didn't get it. Where is it? Where is it, Philip? That's his name. Where is it? Where's my email? All right, nobody's joining the thing. I'm not as famous as I thought. Thumbs up the thing. Almost 200 likes. What else? Wagwan alaikum. What did I say? Wagwan alaikum. That's so fucking stupid. All right. I swear there was more people who joined, but because I kept restarting the Zoom link, some people who were in the waiting room didn't want to wait again. Let's go ahead and watch this again. I want to.
I am so happy I answered the door. Jehovah's Witnesses, but listen, no, not your regular Jehovah's Witnesses, Jamaican Jehovah's Witnesses. And look at this. Them have it in Patois. On a really a control. Who really a control this here world here? On a thing say a God, man, or somebody else. Patois make me a dead. This is what the Bible say. The devil control the whole world. God boy picnic come into the world. The mash up the devil walk.
That's so funny. I hope that's real too. That's gotta be, right? Oh, here's another Jamaican Jehovah's Witness strikes again. That's too funny, bro. Is it real? Let me Google something. Patois. Jamaican Patois Bible. That's not real. I'm gonna try to read it. The Jamaican New Testament? What the heck? Look at this. The Jamaican New Testament. First thing first, before you go into the GNT, the Jamaican language, Jamaican, where most people call Jamaican Creole or Patois, a one language we belong to Jamaica. I saw it come from. About 2.7 million people live here, and out of all them people there, in every 185 of them chat Jamaican first before them chat nothing else. It's gonna be a long night. I'm reading this tonight. This is crazy. The Bible we chancel yet from an we chancel yet. When you look in the Jamaican New Testament, you go find saying the can you have the King James version of anyone check it to when we are read. Wow. That's so sick. Okay, somebody joined the Zoom room. Hold on. Menelik. Mean like. Men I like. Test. Hold on, you're connecting to audio. Hold on. Can't hear you yet. How do I say? Hold on. It's connecting.
All right, can you hear me?
There we go. How's it going, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear you.
Pretty good. I can't hear you in the Zoom, but I mean I'm watching the stream at the same time.
It's your output. Mine's proper. It's your output device.
Give me 1 second then. How do I fix that?
Click on the up arrow next to your microphone.
Stop video, mute. I'll find audio settings. Hold on.
Look on my stream. You can see.
All right, we're good.
Okay, you can hear me? You hear me?
We're good. Yeah, I hear you.
All right, how do I say your name?
Menelik.
How's it going, bro?
Menelik. Pretty good. I'm over here in the U.S. I've been diving into all of your content in the past month.
Thank you, bro.
I saw the first video I saw was, I don't even know if we can say the name. Let's just say America.
Yeah,
in its best years.
Is it a primarily American company?
It just might be. That video was absolute, just 100% genius.
Thank you, bro.
That was very eye opening, and the thing that brought me to your channel is that MLM has actually been very prevalent, and I guess I'll say in my life, I've seen it a lot in my life. So I definitely have like a lot as far as a story to tell about MLM. But first off, I don't have a favorite Pitbull song. I think Pitbull's whack.
Can you finish this lyric though? Give me that sweet, that nasty, that.
It's not even a Pitbull lyric. That Gushy stuff. It's not even his lyric.
Yeah, what you mean?
That's stolen. Just like Motel Holiday Inn, that's Sugar Hill Gang, Marco.
Yeah, I know, but every rapper does that. They just pay a little homage, do a little, you know, a little reference to an older track. Of course.
That's true. That's how hip hop, you know, rap. That's what they do.
It ain't about who did it first. It's about who did it best. And
That's
arguably,
true.
I think nobody has said the words hotel, motel, Holiday Inn with more passion than Pitbull.
You might be right.
And also, who popularized that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff more than Pitbull? Nobody.
No, I want to say someone else did. I forget what track I heard on. I'd have to find
That's your goon homework assignment for tonight is find out who said that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff before
And I gotta
Pitbull.
post it somewhere. Yeah. I know I've heard it before. But I gotta figure out who said it. Might have been like Nelly. Like the people that I'm thinking of is like Nelly or somebody. Or might have been in that track. They might have featured on a track of his or something like that. That's where I first heard him.
Okay, finish this lyric. I was like, good gracious.
What was it?
I was like, good gracious.
Gracious ass is Bo. Oh,
yes, sir. Okay, you got it. All right, go ahead. You're good. I had to just check and make sure you're all right. You know?
I was real. But yeah, like MLM, I know someone who will for sake of I guess giving him a name, we'll call him Jimbo.
John Smith. John Smith.
John Smith, Jane Doe. They were in. They started with, of course, Amway. I mean, they're an older person. Started with Amway. Did Amway for a long while, but some of the people that they were around, I've talked to them too. Apparently, they wised up and got out of it, but this person stayed in, and they moved from Amway to a whole bunch of other things. Only recently I found out that Mary Kay was kind of an MLM.
It is.
Yeah, so there's Mary Kay, and probably something else in between, and then Mirinda, which is this Tahitian noni. I don't know if that's everywhere else, but there might be only over here in Maryland. It was some Tahitian fruit that they turned into a drink.
Okay.
Which might be legit by itself, but you know the way they structure the whole company obviously is
right.
But Menelik, some other travel agency thing.
What's your experience?
I mean, I was close to the person, and it affected how they interacted with me. I mean, definitely, you know, I'd hear a bunch of new age speak, energies,
frequencies,
all the time. Yes, 100%. The frequency, we got to rise to the top frequency.
Crazy.
You're just like, what is going on? Are you for real?
Yeah.
It is mind blowing, the nonsense that they come up with.
Yeah, no doubt. Did you catch the most? I don't know how long you've been watching, but did you just see that previous part of the stream where I was reading this Jamaican Patois Bible?
That's insane.
Have you seen this?
And the fact it's all in like Jamaican English.
Yeah, it's like spelled like phonetically, like how you would say it.
I'm like their text isn't spelled like that. I'm sure.
I guess it is. I didn't know. I thought that was just like an accent, like a dialect, but I didn't realize it's actually like written out. Listen to this. After them done listen to King, them left go we, as them a go about them business. So
you don't know what this is.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying.
You don't know what this is. All we understand is financial freedom and time freedom. That's all we need to understand.
Yeah. I need that.
The Bible.
I need the compensation plan in Patois. That's what I need.
Oh, speaking of more stories. So I was approached. I was working at Walmart. I was doing an OGP, online grocery, and before I quit, there was this lady who was in the Army, and she was a lot of people come up to me when doing retail work. They're like, "Oh, your job sucks. You should do something else," and they try to tell me something else I should be doing: government job, warehouse job, manager, something else. So she was like, yeah, do this thing. She would always reference the Colonel. I'm like, who is the Colonel? What's his name? And what does he do? She's just the Colonel. And he's like, the Colonel got me in this great opportunity, and I've been making so much money on the side. You should join and come to this thing. And while I knew the other person that did MLMs, I never been pitched myself. So I was really just curious. So it was all the way in Virginia. And we go there, and obviously there's a whole bunch of people standing around. I guess the people that were in the company bring their new recruit, and all we kind of just shut up and just look while they all talk to each other and mingle, and they have like a pre-game before they start the whole event or whatever. And of course, like textbook, there's some crackhead going crazy in front of everybody that's presenting this great opportunity. Like, wow, guys, check out this thing. We're doing this thing. You get the Ruby status, and I wasn't entirely sure that I was in the MLM organization thing until he said out of his mouth Amway. I was like, oh no, they got me. They got me. But she was like, yeah, that was great, right? You're gonna sign up? I was like, no, let's have another meeting and ask questions. But then I just never followed up with her.
So who was the Colonel?
The Colonel was actually someone that was in the company, a success story, probably Diamond CEO.
But they were just calling him the Colonel because he used to be in the military, or what?
See, I don't even know if that story's real.
That's probably fake, bro. That sounds so
That's
stupid.
what I'm saying. So
the Colonel.
The Colonel.
You guys talking about him like, what the fuck? Like he's a
I don't know how many
storybook legend or something.
Yeah, I don't know how many people he had in his downline.
That's ridiculous.
And then I was approached, literally, I'm just trying to get my Chick-fil-A. The driver comes up, hands me my food. He's like, hey, man, you trying to make extra money?
No, here we go.
Come on. He shows me the compensation plan video on his phone. And I don't remember what was on it. I don't remember what company it was. I wish I paid more attention to it. But, of course, it has the Ruby, Diamond, Platinum, the tiers. But what I will give him is that even though I blocked his number, I checked, and he called me like 3 times. So
insane.
I will give him that he was persistent. He definitely tried.
But that's not a plus, though. He's persistent in trying to fucking scam you.
Yeah.
That happened to me. When I made my video about WFG, the third one, there was a guy, John. His name was actually John. I'm not just saying like a John Smith.
Yeah.
And I reached out to him, like just cold reached out to him, recording our calls, whatever, for this video. And after I never hit him back up again, this dude was calling me again for like the next 3 months. Like he would periodically call me, hey man, just checking in with you. It's like, I need people to ask themselves when they get approached with these opportunities, what job have you ever had that was legit where they were badgering you to join them?
Exactly.
Why do you need me? If you're already a success, quadruple, double diamond, super mega, ultra platinum, why do you need me? Especially when you're like a 19-year-old kid. Like that's what I wish my friend from high school who got into World Financial Group, I wish he would have realized that. Why do they need you, bro? They're just doing this out of the goodness of their heart? Of course not.
No. I regret not telling. I think some of those kids in the event that I went to about the Colonel, I'm pretty sure a lot of those young people were either in college, fresh out of college, or fresh out of high school. I know there was a bunch of young kids that were the plus ones, and I regret not telling them get out. Like the movie Get Out, get out.
Yeah, for real, that's what it is. It's the sunken place for real, bro. It's the super matrix because people really do get completely brainwashed in that. And I mean, your boy who was you said it was your friend, right? Who was working at Chick-fil-A at the time?
No, that was just some driver.
Oh,
it was completely random. Completely random.
Wait, you were working there?
No, I was getting my food delivered. So I'm at home.
Oh my goodness.
He delivers me my food, and he's just like, "Hey, check this out," and pulls out his phone and tries to sell me a compensation plan for whatever company.
Well, there you go.
Like, are we for real?
For this guy, if it's such a good opportunity, presumably you would have already been able to leave your job at Chick-fil-A, whatever. And they'll always say, "Oh, I just started." Even if they've been in it for 5 years, they'll say, "Oh, I'm still getting started up, and I haven't gone full time yet," and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But it's bullshit. All the Forex people in 2021. By the way, there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of people who owe me a sincere fucking apology for calling me a hater and whatever during 2021 when I was trying to save you motherfuckers from Forex. When you were all talking about Forex and crazy sleeping on pool chairs and like spending all your money to go to Miami to go to some convention and being practically homeless after that. A lot of these motherfuckers owe me an apology, because they were all talking about how they're going to be a millionaire next year. Not one of them made it. Not one of them made it.
Even though the person that I knew that was in all those MLMs, even though they have great people skills, the sunken place sunk them very hard. I'll say that much. The sunken place definitely took them with it.
Facts. Devon in the chat says, it was Colonel Mustard in the drive-thru with the compensation plan. Alex says, just put the fries in the bag, bro. For real, bro. For real. I seen, that's like, man, anytime you run into somebody who you used to go to high school with or whatever, and they say like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. I seen that meme recently. It was like, friend from high school I haven't seen in 10 years. Hey, man, long time no see. Just put my fries in the bag, bro. Crazy, bro.
It holds some truth. It holds some truth. I just noticed my dude was still working at McDonald's this morning.
Fucking insane.
Still cleaning the tables, but they got to pay him something. At least he got paid. Unlike these MLM people. At least he's getting paid.
That's what I'm saying. They always say, you know, JOBs, it's slavery, the 9-to-5 grind. Motherfucker, you have been working 24/7 for less.
Exactly.
You know?
The comp plans, you read them, you watch the video, you have no idea what it is. And it was crazy. They were asking all those young people at that event. They were like, "So what was the most favorite thing you heard? What did you learn?" And all they could say was, "Oh, it sounds like you can make big money." It was nothing of value, nothing concrete. It was just they learned a new fluff from somewhere else.
Totally. It's like this clip of Takeoff, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this.
Oh, from the Zoom? Or?
I'm gonna put it on the screen here.
You know what I'm saying? Our age and our time, I feel like you got to be the best.
But Takeoff be rapping. He even confused Nicki Minaj because Nicki said he didn't realize you was rapping about her on Motorsport.
Cap.
People need to say that more. People just need to respond to the MLMs like that more. Just cool and collected. Bullshit. Cap.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's the truth.
It is what it is.
It's the truth.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get suckered into that shit and you seen through it.
Yeah, luckily because I had experience prior. And at that time, all I knew was the word Amway was bad. And luckily they said it out their mouth, and that made me run all the way. Because I mean, at first I was gonna hit them with as much critical thinking as I could. Like what? Because they kept selling me. It wasn't insurance this time. It was a new thing. They said we're gonna sell knowledge. So I guess it's like the courses and all, but we're gonna sell knowledge. I was like, okay, what is knowledge? I can't feel knowledge. I can't.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense.
You have to feel it in your soul, bro. You have to believe it.
Yeah, it doesn't pay the bills. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Knowledge.
The knowledge.
Insane. Damn, bro. Well, I'm glad you didn't get caught up in that, and I appreciate you sharing it. It's crazy how many people tonight we're talking about World Financial Group, Amway, a company that is primarily American, who I won't say for legal reasons. You already know. I can't say too much, but people, you already know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, Amway's the big daddy, but hopefully, maybe one day they'll cut the hydra at the heart. You know, they'll stab the hydra in the heart.
That's what I said in a recent video. I said, when you cut off one head, 3 more take its place, because if you shut one MLM down, all the top 3 people who got big heads while grinding out at that one, they're all gonna go start their own thing. So it's really crazy in that sense. And yeah, bro. Just we all got to do our part, you know, fill out them FTC reports and share your story. And honestly, I think the government is not going to act. I think what it is going to take, and in my new video that I have coming out right away about this, about my mayor supporting World Financial Group.
I saw that clip.
Yeah. I got a video about it coming out right away. In the end of this video, I say something to the effect of like, it's really up to us. The government has failed us. The government is bought and paid for by these companies, you know, corporate interests. You know, like if you get pulled over for speeding and you try to pay off the cop, it's bribery and you're breaking the law. But when the big MLM companies pay the people who make the laws to let them off the hook, it's called lobbying, and it's totally fine. You know, again, another example of double speak. Bribery is now called lobbying. It's just, you know, they just make it up.
Lobbying isn't illegal.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's really on us. You know, we have to be the ones to protect our, you know, little cousins and nieces and nephews who are in high school who are about to get roped up into this shit, so that the money doesn't end up going to the scammers at all. And if the MLMs don't have money, they won't have money to, if we don't give the MLMs our money, they don't have the money to bribe the government. It's really on us. And
yeah, if they have no money, no people, then they don't have anything to stand on. It crumbles, and then, you know, it doesn't replenish, and it just falls.
Yep. So. Facts. Well, bro, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here and watching and supporting.
Thank you. I'll live for that X-Files hit.
Yeah, no, I need you to look for that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff.
I'll find it. I still have to join the Discord. I've been on all your lives.
Get in the Discord, bro.
Discord. Yeah, I get in there.
You are our official cult sweet, nasty, gushy stuff historian. I'm giving you that role, bro. That's a big job.
All right, I'll let you know when it's me in the Discord.
All right, bro.
All right, take care, Marco.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Hell yeah. I got anybody else in here? No, just me. I control this Zoom call. God? Somebody else? All right, let me go back. Delete all these Zoom meetings from today, which I didn't even intentionally want to record. How many Zooms did we do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Zoom calls. Not bad. Not bad. We had BaddogSports. We had a lot of good calls tonight. That was good. Multi-level misery live. What do we think about it? What do we think? We want Chase Sanders. I know. Here we go. Vince want to argue about Amway. Vince, I've seen you in the chat before talking about you want to debate about Amway. Amway isn't a hard business to do. The problem is when the team is focused on recruiting instead of selling or running the business. Pull up then, Vince. You know what, Vince? Email me and DM me privately, and I will... We can set up a designated stream just for me and you to talk, because I feel like a Zoom isn't going to do it justice. That was cool, man. That was cool. Chase Sanders is a deep cut. Hilarious. No, what's a deep cut is NPaz saying my dad met 50 Cent. NPaz has known me since 2018, and he's been watching me stream since 2019, so he knows the personal lore for sure. Yeah. I'll see you guys on Saturday, but maybe we got to do this again, you know? Well, how long have we been doing this? Too long. Almost 3 hours. I'm good with that. Good. Join the Discord if you haven't. Argue in there about the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff. If you have some sweet, nasty, gushy stuff to offer me, you know I'm always around. Stupid. All right. Appreciate it, guys. Peace out. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. This is a family. Why does it do the... I don't want it to... let me fix that right now, actually, because I don't want that to ever happen again, where it fades into it slowly. I want it to do it instantly. Where is it? Family. Here we go. Transition, override, cut. Okay, now if I press it... Perfect. Keep the chat active, fool. I wish there was a way for me to end the live and still have people... still have the chat going. Don't unlist it. Okay, I won't unlist it. Later.
Marco.
Where's the?
Let's go.
Do you like me?
Marco.
Marco.
Mi familia. Peace out.